I don't want half of that.
Just eat some.
Yeah, just eat half of it.
That's not happening.
Rana, do you want to go on?
First?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Get it out of
Take
the
it
way,
first.
and then you can just have some Jolly Ranchers.
YouTube is hard now, stressful now because of everything, like everything with social media, it's just everything has a numerical value now. It's, like mine got stuck it's at 800, didn't hit 1 million. The last one hit 1 million, so it's like half the other one.
I think the worst it filmed, the better.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know that I've ever known anything.
I've never been happy. You want to host? Can you host? Yeah, you host. Rana, do you want to go on?
first?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, you're an audition. You have
Is he on the show? He's like 12.
Well, I mean, we got a lot of comics and 17 audience.
All right, I'll go first.
You're an
Yeah.
add-on.
Can Rob, if you could do a little time?
Yeah,
You want to cold open?
He's a host. He's
Oh, he's hosting. Okay, that's fine. Yes.
He's hosting. We got we had a lot of, we have Donnelly, Isabel, Matt, you, me.
I'll go first.
Okay, you go first. Good, you get started.
No one ever does well first. Can he
That's
do
not
20
true.
minutes first so I can get one?
Well, you'll do great.
I had
So
such
just
a...
out of respect, I'm asking you to go on.
I don't know. I appreciate it.
Gee whiz, unbelievable.
What?
All right, I guess whenever you're ready, whatever you think. All right.
Yeah, think about it.
Sorry that you guys came all the way from Brooklyn and nobody's here.
Okay, Matt and I can Uber home together. If
Really?
you want.
Cool.
I
Why
mean,
would you all
Or
live?
not.
Well, it's certainly better than the train, yeah.
Yeah. We live
Rana's
together.
bothered by this. Rana's immediately like, why?
We're going to a party!
You act like you and Isabel were married.
Because we're having an affair.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? What are you guys talking about? Do you find that certain words for breasts imply big? We were talking about this the other day.
Jugs.
Jugs.
The jugs.
Yeah, that's big.
Melons.
Most words are big. I feel like tits is like the only one that could be small.
Tits can be huge.
Titties.
But tits can also be huge. Titties.
Tits are, yeah,
Itty-bitty.
tits covered all of... Wait, are titties bigger?
Tatas
Little, I
could be
think.
small.
Titties are little.
They're just some little titties.
They just
Tatas are small. Tatas are small, I think. That's a perky cup.
Tatas are medium.
Okay,
And cans and bombs also bigger.
I like
cans. Bombs are big.
Gators.
Gator.
Yeah, a friend from Buffalo used to say gators because, gators kind of come out of the water like. And sometimes you get a breast.
So would it only be when there's cleavage, or would it be...
Yeah, it's gotta be cleavage.
Yeah.
It's a gator. Or otherwise.
Gator.
Which one of you guys wants to go next? Sean's eating. That's why.
Oh, I don't care.
I can just save it. Yeah. It was 10 minutes. I can go next if you guys.
I can go next too. We can all go next. Let's all go next.
Yeah,
Flip.
It should be.
What do you want? The inside or the outside? You get an assignment.
I'll take the inside.
You're the inside. You're the outside. Who was who?
I don't remember.
You're the outside. All right, you're next. Curb is now a show that there's like as much bad as there is good, in my opinion.
It was like that last year too. Yeah.
Episodes. I mean, there's a lot of bad Curb episodes.
We've also went... How many more seasons then?
12 seasons. 3 more seasons.
Then
And the seasons are like half the amount of episodes.
that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. So it would end up
So
to
usually
less.
like 10 or 12. Yeah, like last year was ridiculous with that doggy bag episode. And he can't say the dog's name. It's too much.
But I feel like every episode will have like one moment that I just lose in that. Usually.
I'm just waiting for like the Curb friends to come around. I want to see Lewis. I want to see Leon.
He's in the latest one.
Oh yeah, but he's
Leon's been in all.
been in all of them, yeah.
But Lewis is back.
I thought he was like really sick or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he retired from all. That's his like last
Last
thing
thing.
he's gonna do.
Well, they showed him in the golf cup.
was
You never
sitting.
see him golfing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also funny because he's like, I'm gonna live longer than you. And Larry's like, what are you crazy? But Larry's like golfing and running, and like Lewis is like,
He's like he looks like a statue. He's
like
like
Nobody on earth thinks you're gonna outlive.
Yeah.
Larry David's gonna outlive me.
He's looked like a corpse for years, Richard Lewis.
Yeah, Larry's very healthy.
How'd the pod go?
It was good. It's good. It was. Sam is so long-winded. I mean, he's thoughtful. So I asked like 7 questions, and he just goes. It's like a 2-hour podcast, and he just talks for 12. Like
Morel or-
No, I had Sam Harris on my.
Really? Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Me too. I mean, he's my fucking hero. I like just blew him on the podcast. But it's crazy because you're like, so tell me, how'd you get into meditation? And it's literally like a 9-minute answer. So like, it was a lot of that. I should have asked any controversial question though, because all these people on the right and left, their new thing is clipping him and taking it out of context and being like, look at this piece of shit. So at one moment you're like, oh, this guy has it all figured out and this guy's completely lost. And then they switch places.
I felt like they had like zero rapport.
Oh, I thought they were amazing. I think that movie's so amazing. It's seriously the most beautifully shot film I've ever seen. I think the music is so touching and beautiful. Isabel, did you watch The 8 Mountains?
What?
The 8 Mountains, the 10
You told me to watch it
This
though.
is like favorite movie, and I'm like ruining the friendship because I thought it was like
You
pretend.
didn't like it?
Yeah. When he goes and he finds the letter, realizing that he's estranged from his. What a beautiful story! The idea of like a guy who like leaves his father and then gets to see what his relationship would have been because he's been having that with this other guy.
No, I'm not saying it's all
Then he
bad.
finds his notebook, being like, "This is the greatest time of my life."
But
It's like
remember
the most
when there
moving
was
thing in my
like
life.
2.5 hours of just people walking on mountains?
I
I'm
don't know.
next, right? That's what I'm
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did you see 8 Mountains? I think me and you are the only people who've seen it.
No, Matt saw it. He loved it.
He loved it.
Yeah,
But he's your opener. He
What-
has to-
what is it
I have to
on?
agree with you.
he watched it
What
before.
movie is it?
It's called The 8 Mountains. It's like an Italian movie. Or it's an Italian language movie. It's on Criterion Channel.
No one wants to ever rent. $3, and everyone's like, I'll just never
Honestly,
see
I
it.
do want to rent it, but Will is out of town and all our shit is hooked up to his stuff. So if I
Oh,
rent
yeah.
something, he needs to like confirm it on his phone, and it never
no.
works. It's just a horrible
He's with
setup. Another
Kate
woman.
Myers.
Yeah.
He's with Fleetwood Mac or whatever. on the road.
Vampire Weekend.
Vampire Weekend.
No, I like sobbed. But I do think you are less affected by father-son films. I think you can't be touched by a broken father-son relationship movie
Why is that?
because he has a good dad, likes his dad.
I have a good
relationship.
dad, and I get really
my
that dad
father-
stuff really messes
Yeah, but
me
you're
up.
a better human being.
My father's like a little withdrawal. We have issues. I mean, he doesn't do phone calls, so basically he's not in my life.
Yeah. You just yell to each other.
I do what everyone has a different thing that makes them cry. What makes me cry is when someone loses a baby or like a baby's abandoned or something. That's what
Yeah.
makes me cry.
I've abandoned my boy.
Not that though. That's a father.
That's the same.
I guess I don't get like the
Let's go, girls.
fucked up relationship doesn't get me, but like when a dad dies.
Dude, I told you I shattered a glass coffee table
I know.
on Sunday. That was yesterday? Yeah, that was
Well, I
yesterday.
felt bad because you were telling me like this crazy thing happened, but I immediately was like, "This, are you all right?"
No, you shouldn't be bad. That's good. But it was really like, imagine if this was glass. It wasn't like a horrible thing. I got up and my knee hit it, and it was like a Shaq dunk. I hit it in the right spot.
A what?
A Shaquille O'Neal. in
Still working on it.
His rookie year, he was like, and like backward to shatter.
350-pound basketball player who would bang everything would break. It was
Like my coffee was empty, and I was like, I'm gonna go get another coffee, and I went like this, and it went, and all the glass, and like Christina was in the other room. She's like, what was that? I'm like, table's gone, and I hated the table, so it was
You broke the
good.
whole thing.
Well, the top glass broke, the bottom glass stayed, so we were able to get that one out and put it on the top. Now there's nothing on the bottom.
And Shaquille O'Neal is this.
Completely like tiny.
Yeah,
shards.
and I think it's designed that if it breaks, it's not annoying because it made like molars of glass. Like it wasn't like.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like little pieces, but it was still
And
like.
Shaquille O'Neal is a gentleman who breaks tables, or known for that. Or?
It's funny to say Shaq Duncan. Your audience is 14, 25, and a Jew.
I know. You know who Shaquille O'Neal is, no?
No,
Oh, he's a basketball player.
Just kidding.
I'm kidding.
Okay, I don't know. You know.
I've seen Curb. I know every athlete.
Oh, that's true. You.
I know everyone from the movies.
Yes.
So I'm like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, OJ.
But some people do.
I don't know anything about OJ except that he's in Naked Gun. I don't know anything.
That's all you need to know.
How does that feel like if someone calls you older, but only a year?
It's like negging. You know, like just a year older. No, I still fuck you.
I always do that to Ari. I'm like, this guy is fucking 53. It's really funny. It's funny to bust someone's balls just slightly older.
I know, yeah.
How old is Ari?
I think he's 50 this year.
What?
Yeah. Do you think he was older or younger?
I thought he was like 40.
Ari Shafir?
Yeah, I don't know.
41.
He's 50?
Seriously? I thought he was like 51.
You look like 32.
How old was he when he
You
posted?
have my heart.
How old was he when he posted that Kobe thing? He was like 48?
Yeah, it's like 40. What is it?
Oh yeah, it happened in 2020.
Seems not like a very mature thing to do.
No, he's not a mature guy. He sent me a photo of his bloody diarrhea today. Today. Yeah, he shits all blood.
I saw him once. Someone dropped a $5 bill out of their pocket in the cellar. I saw him walk over, just take it, and put it in his pocket.
Yeah, it's funny.
Is it?
Yeah,
I was like,
it's funny.
but he took it though.
Yeah, that's funny. It's only funny if you take it. Of course that's funny.
I was like, is he the devil?
Of course it's funny. If you take it from a homeless person, that would be still funny, but that would be shittier.
I feel, but if it's funny, but it's also like theft. You could do theft.
You drop it on the floor. If you take it out of his pocket, it's theft.
But the guy was at like the table. He wasn't leaving. He was just like right. It was right under his chair.
Yeah, but that's hilarious. That's funny. You're not gonna make an argument that's not
I
funny.
was like, he's a criminal. He should be in jail.
Yeah, he's done worse. That sandwich is hilarious. Look at
Oh
that.
my
Look at
god.
that. That's.
Does anyone
you
want
can't
half
eat
of
that on
this?
camera? That'll ruin your career. You'll get canceled.
I can't.
I think I'm
Another
next.
half. There's only one half of this.
I don't want half of that.
Just eat some.
Yeah, just eat half
I
of
can't.
it.
That's not how it works.
Cut it in half, put it in the bag, and then give it to him. You're poor.
Are you bored?
I'll eat it.
All right.
Yeah, he'll eat it.
Well, we just get a knife and I'll fucking, cut this in half.
Cut the baby in half. All right, I gotta pee, and it's gonna be funny. This fell out, and it's like
Thanks for coming, everybody. Last minute. We you guys. We thought no one was coming. You guys came. A lot of dudes. Very dude heavy. All right. Do you feel threatened at all? The two women here, three. Don't, right? We're cool. We're good guys. We're the good guys. I'm just here to do crowd work, get some YouTube. Gotta get my YouTubes up. Seattle? You from Seattle? I'm gonna move there, maybe.
I'm not, no.
Nah. Clip number one. That's the first clip. He's wearing a Mariners shirt. And he's not from there. You like the Mariners?
I love them, yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
Mets fan, but I support the Mariners on the side. They're like my side team.
Side team, you got a side piece. Me too. I got a wife and I got a side bitch. Gotta have a side piece, don't you think? You can't be tied down to one puss for life. You got one you fuck and one you finger pop. This is a character. I want to do a character. You're never see me. This is not me. This is not me. I'm just trying to. You're immediately texting and shaking your head. I was trying to do an edgy thing. Just got the one bitch. I'm just. I doubled down. I thought you guys would laugh. But you didn't. Chris Man's leaving. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I went edgy. Edgy's good, right? Yeah. Why can't we f kids? Come on. That's how you get up to the top of the algorithm. I mean, they're there. I'm gonna take it straight to the top. Motherfuck shit. That just sounded like I had Tourette's. How many people have Tourette's? Like, how many people have that condition? I feel like I never meet anyone with Tourette's. Anybody here know anybody with Tourette's syndrome? Yes. Lex, you know someone? Do you know someone?
He just twitches though. It's not like
Yeah, it's not like it's like I think that's like kind of a myth. They're like, fuck you, shit, suck my ass. That's not real.
No, that's weird.
That's real. I mean, I'm sure it exists, but that doesn't happen. Not everybody.
No, it's a small person.
Small percentage. And a small percentage of people have Tourette's, and then a smaller percentage say, eat my ass. All right, we got to the bottom of that one. Clip it. My wife had just had a baby. I have a son.
Yeah.
Yes. So look at that. Lucas, nothing? Jesus Christ, that's our fault. It's French. It's French. You wonder where these stereotypes come from. People like the French are assholes, and then I'm like, I have a child. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. No fucks. I'm not good with my impression, am I? No, let me try to work my French. Is this French? I'm so bad at voices. How can I be so bad? Oh, I am no French. Is this insulting at all? Is this hurtful? No. I got no, I can do like some Irish English stuff, you know, but the French. Italian I can do. Oh, fuck you! I don't really know what placenta is, honestly. Just like shit that's in your uterus.
The sack around the baby.
That's the sack around the baby, yeah. Well, he had a big old sack. Your mom, did you have a baby?
Hell no.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask what kind of percent. Is that a personal question? What's more offensive, like asking someone's weight or how much placenta they have? What do you think?
Wait.
Weight, yeah. Now, do you have placenta if you're not pregnant? Is it just placenta in you already? No, so the placenta is created with the baby. I know nothing about anything. Did you know that? If you had to guess, if women have placenta, did you know? What do you think?
All I know is people eat it for some reason.
Yeah, people eat placenta, which makes no sense to me. They make it into pill form. This person's still standing up. 1991 any better, just yeah, people, they save it, they turn it into, they can give it to the baby later for the immune system or some shit, I don't know. It was all over the place though, it was wild. It was like on the ceiling and shit. It's really quite a sight, a baby being born. I didn't see it, but I heard things. I saw a vagina. Did I tell this story before? Some of you guys probably haven't been here. But you've been here. You were here. Yeah, I recognize you. And you? Yeah. I recognize you. I don't recognize you, but I'm sure you guys are buddies.
I'm usually here with him.
Yeah. I hurt your feelings just then. I do recognize you. Yeah. Well, you guys look very similar. Why you have beards and hats?
About it.
I've seen you before too, right? Yeah. I know all you guys. I feel like it's like that scene in Stand By Me. I know all your fathers. They're all gonna get a call from me. Except for the loony up in the tokens. Great film. Guys, I'm just lonely. I don't even want to do a show. I got no bits. You guys want to talk cinema?
Yeah.
Rob Reiner, what a run he had.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Misery, Stand By Me, Spinal Tap, When Harry Met Sally,
Few Good Men.
Few Good Men, all right in a row.
Yeah.
Hasn't made a movie in 25 years. What happened there?
They're doing the Spinal Tap sequel.
I know, I'm excited about that, sort of. I think it'll be good. Yeah, maybe it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be good. I don't know. I don't want everyone to like me. You guys want everyone to like you? Are you a people pleaser? You want to? Yeah. You'd be mad if I was like, "Fuck you, you suck," right?
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, heartbreaking. Yeah. That was so genuine. Well, good news. I think you're the tops. I think you're great. You're a sweet boy. Some people don't give a shit though. Some people are like, "I don't give a fuck what anybody says." Bah. Do you believe them? Do you think that's true? Are there people that just don't care? They're sick, right? Or maybe it's good to not care. Yeah, I feel like you don't give a shit.
I care.
You care, yeah. What about you? You care?
No.
Yeah, you don't care. Yeah. Are you guys together?
No. I mean, we're sitting here together.
Right, but you're not a couple.
No.
Do you guys know each other? Oh, you're just maybe you guys should be buddies. Oh, you're married? I got female friends. Yeah. Isabel? I feel bad for these people that are like, I can't talk to a woman. I'm married. Talk to her. Be friends. Hook up a couple times. That face is so hurtful. I don't know. She's like this. No, I'll always do it. All right. Oh, Jesus, you scared me. I thought you were coming at me. You're in like form tackle position. Nice to see you. That's a big fucking coffee. I guess it's 2 coffees. Ah, Jesus. I thought someone was gonna kill me. Let's get some crowd work. Let's get some YouTube. Let's get some YouTube going. You know, this is gonna blow up the internet. Sir, where are you from?
Bronx.
The Bronx. Nice. The only part of the city attached to the mainland.
Yeah.
This is my crowd work. I ask questions, I give fun facts. Got the zoo, Riverdale, South Bronx. You from the South Bronx?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's like fuck. Wow. Are you dangerous?
No.
No. Stereotypes. You ever read the book Random Family?
No, actually.
Oh, it's by my friend Nicole, Adrian Nicole LeBlanc. I just said her name wrong. Her name's Adrian, but Adrian Nicole. You know, when you're like an author, you gotta have like a third name or an assassin. Assassins and authors, 3 names. I can't think of another author who has 3 names, but you know what I mean. Patrick Radden Keefe. You guys bought tickets, right? Got some jokes going. Anyways, that's cool. Is it gonna get gentrified, do you think, or is it already happening?
It's gonna be a while, but it started.
It started, right?
It started.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna take a while.
I've never met anyone that lives in the Bronx other than one friend that's from the Bronx. No one's ever like, yeah, I got in a place up in the Bronx. It's not even on the menu. But it's coming. Nice. Did you come down for this?
The open mic in this, yeah.
Oh, you're a comic.
Yes, sir.
Now I feel horrible. We gotta move on. I can't be doing crowd work with comedians. Do you know what happened to me one time? I was doing crowd work all night. I kept going back to these guys, and I was like, yeah, these guys. And they are internationally famous comedians. They do like arenas in Argentina. It was so embarrassing. I was like, look at this fucking asshole. What do? You got something on your shirt. And he does like stadium. And then after the show, I was like, hey, go grab the comic. Let him come backstage, meet some real American comedians. And then afterwards, we followed each other. They have like 975,000 followers. It was so embarrassing. I was like, you guys, a lot of hard work. You got to stick to it. That was $350 million. I swear to God. I feel terrible now. Well, nice to see you. How long are you doing stand-up?
May will be 2 years.
2 years? Oh, that's good. That's fun. 2 years. I hadn't done anything. Have you done anything?
No, I'm working up to. I've gotten opportunities I'm gonna take up.
Nice. That's great. Yeah. 2 years in, I was barely doing. I didn't know. I was fucking stupid. I went to one open mic a week for like a year. I was like, I do comedy Wednesdays, and then it took 1 year where some guy was like, how come I never see it at the other places? And I was like, what other places? And he's like, there's like 300 other shows. I was like, oh, he's like, there's a Sunday, and I was like, I'll do Sunday, Wednesday. I wasted so much time. I blew it. But then I finally focused, and now here I am for 14 people in 34. Not even doing material. Nice. You still my phone? The fuck? Oh, there it is. Where are you from?
Boston.
I'm from Boston.
I know.
What? Nice. That's excited.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Methuen, well, Haverhill.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know those towns. Are you a comic too?
Yeah.
Oh. Jeez. You guys all comics? I feel terrible. God. Well, thanks for sticking around. This feels like a Make-A-Wish. Of course I know, like, if you guys can stick around, Joe's here. He's very sensitive. This is really making me sad. You're all welcome to the green room. I'll really teach you guys a thing or two. You'll find out you have 785,000 followers. Did you start in Boston?
Yeah, I'm still there. I'm just here for like a couple days hitting mics and stuff.
What a thrill. Front row for the king. Well, that's cool. Maybe we know some of the same people.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you know Dan Bulger?
Yeah. I've opened for him a couple of
Oh,
times.
nice. Yeah, we lived together right down the street. It was fun. I did a bit about him in my first album. Dan Bulger, wonderful guy. I haven't told the show for 20 years. I'll get out of here. You guys want to go home, obviously. My friend Dan Bulger, wonderful comedian. We bought this thing called, I think it was called Scrub and Spray or something like that. It was like this thing you hung in your shower head and you'd press a button and it would go boop, 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 boop. And it would spray like soap killer, like soap, that fucking germ killing soap around. I don't know if you got, I forget what it's called. Scrub and fuck, whatever the hell it's called. And then one time we were living together and Dan Bulger went in the shower and I just hear, and I was like, what happened? He came out and he was his eyes were fucking red and like bloody. And I was like, what happened? He's like, that thing sucks. That face wash blows. For some reason, Dan Bulger thought that was like a fuck. Like he couldn't, clean your own face. You press this button and it'll clean your face. And my question was always, what thing ever in your life has beeped before it helps you? And so I'm like, doot, 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 doot. There you go. So he just put his eyes into the thing, turned his eyes out of his head, which is hilarious. I haven't done that joke in a long time. I'm gonna look at these notes. There's nothing in here. I suck at comedy and I hate myself. Hey, you guys are really fun. Thanks a lot for coming. We love you.
Joe likes Scorsese and Ronan is Jewy. It's Joe and Ronan talk movies.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I got a donut in my mouth.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Yeah, how'd it go? I'll talk. You got the donut in your mouth.
I know, it's a funny gag.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, but you're on no sleep. I'm like furious right now. I come down every day. You're like, we got to do a podcast. Come on, do the podcast. I have nothing.
Get sleep every night. I don't think you understand what it's like to just not get 8 hours.
To just choose to stay out till 5 a.m. the night before podcast. First of all, every time I see you, can we please do the podcast? I need a podcast. I have no friends. I have nothing in my career. I don't sell tickets.
I have no friends, but that's not related to this.
And then so I'm like, out of the charity of my heart, I'm like, okay, I'll do my 5th podcast that makes no money. And then the day before we're scheduled, booked solid, Jerry. You're like, hey, actually, I have a dentist appointment, a therapy appointment, a proctology appointment. I'm going to get an MRI for no reason. And I got to wash my pants. Can we do another day? I'm like, no. I have a baby and another podcast. With a partner, by the way, who's never been, I shouldn't say late, but never rescheduled, down on his energy. No, with Mark.
Oh, Mark. He's never been late?
He's been late almost every time. But just up for it, plenty of energy.
Are you saying I'm a poor man's Mark?
No, I'm saying you're a poor man's Ronan. And I get down here. You haven't watched the movie. You got shit and cum and sleet in your eye. This is crazy. I have a baby. I'm here. I'm ready.
It's a tough week. I had a friend die, and my
friend?
He was a good friend.
Who?
Kenny.
Kenny was a good friend of yours?
He was a friend.
I never heard you mention him.
He was a friend.
Okay. Friendly. Let's say you were friendly.
No, we were friends. Rest in peace. Great guy.
Absolutely. No argument here.
One of the best. But anyway... Well, here I'm excited. You
haven't watched the film.
I've seen the movie before. I watched half of it, and I'm no Raging Bull by heart, so we can talk.
All right, we'll talk. And also, I got another bone to pick. Yeah. All of a sudden, last night you text, "Oh man, I'm dying to see Poor Things." On record, I've been trying to do a Yorgos episode. You hate it. You won't even talk about him.
Well,
you hate him.
I realize I'm a huge fan.
I'm telling you, you're a huge fan.
I was like. we were talking because I guess I like talk shit about it, but I'm like, well, I mean, I was like, well, I like The Favorite a lot. And I rewatched Killing of the Sacred Deer, and that's really stuck with me.
Which I've been telling you is like a brilliant movie, and you're like, I can't. I didn't like The Lobster.
I love The Lobster, so I'm like, I guess I am. But no, I don't like The Lobster. But I rewatched Killing of the Sacred Deer. It does stick with you. It's an interesting movie.
It's tremendous. It's a fucking fantastic movie.
Well, you know what it does.
Have you watched Dogtooth?
No, I haven't seen Dogtooth.
That's the best one.
That's the best one?
Yes, it's the best one. And we could pull up the record. I've said it to you 25 times, and you refuse to watch. But all of a sudden, Poor Things, you can't wait.
Well, I mean, I got Emma Stone's Bush is like second lead. I mean, I'm so excited. Whoa, what's that?
Hot.
Too hot?
Hot.
You right?
What was it? Hot? No, it's cold. Damn cold. What movie?
Dumb and Dumber, I assume. Everything you say is Dumb and Dumber or Goodfellas.
What was it? Hot? No, it's cold. Damn cold. I mean, I quote The Godfather way more often than I quote Dumb and Dumber. No, it's Back to the Future.
Oh.
Dumb and Dumber, my quoting of movies is way low. Cable Guy, I do more.
Yeah, Cable Guy. It's either Cable Guy, Goodfellas, Godfather, or Back to the Future.
There's a lot.
By the way, I was
White Man Can't
rewatching
Jump.
Back to the Future 2. It is extremely offensive that they have that woman, Elizabeth Shue. I guess we've talked about this. They just have her just passed out for the whole movie. It's like they had her in the movie and they're like, we got to get rid of her the entire time.
No, there's obviously with time travel, there's always going to be plot points. Like
just the fact that they like drug her and then throw her in the alley for the whole movie.
Yeah, the idea that he's like, she'll be fine. Well, it'll transform around her is crazy.
She must have been insulted when she read that script. She's like, I got a big part. And then on page 2, she like gets like, pew, and then she's just gone the whole time.
Yeah, but she gets to do other stuff. It's not like it's not like the actor is laying on a bench for 6 weeks. She doesn't care.
That's not
we're clear.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited for Poor Things. Yorgos Lanthimos.
I don't know his name.
He's my favorite director, as I've said on every podcast, and I'm very excited to see it. You know,
I watched something popped up on my Instagram from Variety. It was like directors on directors, and it's Yorgos talking to Ari Aster.
I watched it,
but the clip I saw was just Yorgos asking Ari Aster questions, and I'm like, flip this around. Fuck Ari Aster. I want to hear from Yorgos.
They did both. I saw both. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I love hearing Ari Aster. I think he's great.
I like him fine. Beau is Afraid. Ugh.
Yeah, but Midsommar is like one of the greatest movies ever. You're not a big Midsommar fan?
No, I got to rewatch, I guess. Greatest movie ever is retarded. Well, in fact, we're here to talk about 2 of the greatest movies ever that you have some of the dumbest beefs I've ever heard in my life. This is going to be our most contentious episode, not just because you stayed up till 5 a.m. and haven't finished the movie.
Yeah, well, this is going to be contentious. But before we begin, Baltimore, Christmas Eve, come out. Can I plug real quick?
Christmas Eve, yeah, that'll be packed out. Christmas Eve, who's your agent? Fucking Mickey from Rocky? Christmas Eve, you're booked? Are you kidding? Baltimore's not even a Jewish town. I mean, I could see if you were doing, Tel Aviv on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, yeah, Christmas Eve. They'll be rolling in the aisles.
Christmas Eve, if you're a Jew.
It's a Sunday night. What time's the show? 4 p.m.?
It's at a church. It's going to do well. No,
yeah, it's nothing on TV that night, Sunday night.
But no, it's good. If you're a Jew... Or what's the other ones? Muslims, Hindu,
I think you lost the Muslims a while ago.
Maybe not Muslim, but if you're a Jew or a Hindu or like the ones with the gardens, Baha'i. Bisexual, yeah, that's what I meant. Come out Christmas Eve. It's a hot show.
Who's on?
Nothing else is going on that night. It's a hot show.
No, the NFL's over.
It's just me.
Christmas Eve is dead.
It's me and I think the club owner's coke addicted relative or something.
What is this, Magoobies?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Magoobies.
Yeah, I love Magoobies too. I'm excited. Yeah, it'll be good.
It's like a 400-seat arena. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. If this show happens, I will quit the podcast. Either way, actually, I will.
Should I not done a door deal? 100% door deal?
No, it's gonna be great.
It's Christmas Eve. Come on out. RonOnHertzberg.com. Ron on Comedy on Instagram. Get tickets. Obviously, apparently I just realized it's kind of desperate. There's gonna be no one there. So if you're a Jew or you're a Christian who doesn't want to be with your family or whatever, just come out Baltimore Christmas Eve.
No, I think most people go out Christmas Eve.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do they?
That's a big
I don't know
going-out night.
I don't know. I'm a Jew. Do they go out, right?
Oh, yeah. Christmas Eve, big night out. You go out, a lot of traffic Christmas Eve night. Sunday nights in general, big going out night.
You know what I was thinking the other day? I mean, I guess it's like not that profound a thought, but like people's relationship to holidays is all dependent on if they're closest to their family or not. Like for everyone who hates their family, Christmas probably sucks.
I suppose so. I mean, I hate my family, but I love it.
You love it? Yeah.
Yeah, you go be with them. You go, oh my God, this is crazy. You collect stuff to talk about. That's what family is really just a collection of things to talk about with your wife who you also hate. You sit there, you go, I hate him, I hate her, I hate him.
Oh,
and
there's stuff
then
to talk about
you
your wife
leave.
with,
Yeah, then you get in the car and you're like, okay, great. We don't have to hate each other today. We can talk about all those other
That's a
people we
great
hate more.
point. Because your wife, you can talk shit with friends about anyone, but your wife is really the only one you can talk shit about your family with, you know?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Or your podcast.
Yeah.
Mindful Metal Jacket. Check it out.
But anyway.
The only podcast I really care about.
So let's talk the movie.
We're talking Rocky and Raging Bull. We've been teasing this for a long time. For
Yep.
about 5 years, we've been saying we're going to do this
Tickling your
episode.
balls
You
about
still
it.
haven't watched the film.
I've seen it before, and I watched half. You know, I had a thing last night, but
What thing did you have?
the Stand after party.
Why not the party? I don't get it. What do you mean after party?
Or the Stand, whatever, the holiday party.
You keep saying after party.
Oh, yeah, the Stand, the party. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused. I wasn't sure if there was like an extra thing.
No, just a party.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I rewatch. You know, I've seen Rocky before. I know everyone loves the movie. I'm gonna get shit on. I mean, look, I admit Stallone is charming. I'll say that.
Yes, he's amazing.
It's also the opposite of Good Will Hunting. Like Good Will Hunting, he makes himself a genius. Stallone actually writes himself as dumber than he is, which is interesting.
Yes. I mean, I don't want to get into the whole physics of filmmaking, but you understand he's not playing himself.
Right.
Okay.
Well, and Matt Damon's not a genius, but it's just interesting that they like are playing some. I guess you get the sense that they're playing. It's a personal movie. You know what I mean?
Good Will Hunting, not nearly as much to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Guess,
I mean,
yeah.
because Good Will Hunting, it's. I mean, I don't see it like Rocky. It feels like, which is one of the things that one of the many things that makes it so great is it does feel like it is running parallel Stallone and Rocky.
Yeah.
Where this is Stallone's shot and he's trying to prove that he's not just another bum from the neighborhood.
Which is a little like Good Will Hunting, which I'm just like kind of like, you know, trying to be something, achieve something, you know?
I guess, but at the very end he is, but that's not the plot of the movie.
Right.
He's just a genius who's happy to live a shit life.
Right. I guess that's true. But like,
But maybe you're right.
What is Stallone's level of intelligence in the movie?
In the movie?
Is he
so call him
retarded?
Rocky.
Rocky.
There's Rocky and there's Stallone.
Is he retarded? He's not retarded.
He ain't retarded. He's a little shy. No, he's not retarded. He's got a lot of emotional intelligence, more than many of the other people in the movie.
Right.
He's just a little slow. He fucks things up a little bit. But he
He's just a little
reads.
slow.
He's reading. He has trouble.
Yeah, he has trouble reading. He like slow.
But he's also been in like 80 fights. His record is like 50 and 20. So he's been in a lot of fights. He's been
when
beat
you
up.
see
He
him
probably
just
has
like
CTE.
running the joke beforehand to tell Talia, you feel like you're watching you know, he's just like, all right, let me get the joke. You know, it's cute. It's like sad, cute guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit dumb.
He's a little bit dumb.
He's dumb and lovable. He's been punched in the face many, many, many times.
The thing I don't always, I mean, I guess Philadelphia, it's fucking movies. People are always mean to like nice, retarded people in movies.
Yeah.
And I feel like in real life, you're kind of nice to those people.
Well, this is 1976, remember? We've been beaten into being nice.
That's true.
When we were a kid, I mean, we said retarded. I still say retarded. I mean, it's bad.
Yeah.
I think people were much meaner back then. Obviously, this is almost 50 years ago. And they look at Rocky as like a bum. He's like a dumb bum. Also, everyone's mean in the movie. They
Everyone
live in the
is mean.
shit time in the thing. He's
Everyone's
the
just
sweetest guy in the
miserable.
movie.
Yeah, everyone's just miserable.
Well, that's what makes it so charming and beautiful is that Rocky is quite sweet to everybody.
Yeah.
And Gazzo, the most underrated character in the history of American cinema, is
good.
Tony Gazzo, is so kind and sweet to Rocky, this loan shark piece of shit.
He is really good. I liked him. The acting, you have to admit the acting is a little hit and miss. That little girl is like the worst actress I've ever seen in my life. Like, she's terrible.
I don't know. I mean, I just don't understand the. I don't think she's that terrible. I think she's like a whatever character. Screw you, creepo. She says with some fucking, which was supposed to be fuck you, but they were going to give it an R rating.
Oh, really?
They wanted her to say fuck you, creepo, and then the ratings wanted to make it R rated.
Maybe I am a creepo. Who am I to give advice?
Is that not beautiful? I mean,
good line,
everything about Rocky is so relatable. Very few characters in the history of American cinema do I relate to more. Maybe Kevin McAllister.
So you relate to like Rocky?
How could you? This is the fundamental issue. How do you not relate to Rocky? I think this is a strange thing. This is what I think is fascinating about this film is I feel like, shockingly, somehow, you have never felt like a loser or less than.
I think that's it. I
think you have good parents. I think you have really good parents because everything Rocky goes through is exactly how I feel.
Really?
But you're like a little privileged boy.
Well, we've talked about this. Inspirational movies like that, Rudy and that, they like mean a lot to you.
Yeah.
And they actually don't, I don't relate to that, the inspirational movie. I mean, like, I relate to like, I guess it's a privileged place, but I relate to like, someone like ruining their life in a movie. I don't know. Or to be like sideways.
But these people have all ruined their lives.
Yeah.
That's what blows my mind about you not liking this film is because you're so into flawed characters, troubled characters, character. You want character and defect. This movie is one of the great depictions of that, and it's all the characters. Really, it's about four losers: Mickey, Paulie, Adrian, and Rocky. And Gazzo is like the most successful at one with himself character, and he's a loan shark.
No,
I mean, these people are all losers who have beaten up their life, and one at a time, they're all looking for redemption, and it's so beautiful. Like Paulie, this alcoholic. I mean, this great fucking scene where they start fighting, and he's like, "I didn't get married because of you." How meaningful is that line where he's screaming at his sister, "I didn't get married because of you"?
No,
Which,
I
of
like
course,
those
is not why.
parts.
And then he's breaking down, and Rocky's about to hit him, and he says, "I can't haul meat anymore."
I like the Burt Young character a lot. I wish it was about him. I like the Burt Young character a lot. He's great, and I like the despair. I guess ultimately, though, there's a lot I like about the movie. I don't hate it. I mean, there's corny stuff, obviously. Like, is that a doo-wop gang in the beginning? Like, what is that thing where they're just all around the trash can and they're, like, singing?
Yeah, it's like homeless people that say, you never saw that?
No, I've never seen
What a
that.
life of privilege this man has led. Yeah, do take it back. Yeah, they're like fucking, they hang out by the neighborhood. Yeah.
There's stuff about it I like. It's very real at times. I mean, some of it's real. The scene where Carl
Weathers,
decides
Apollo
for the fight,
Creed.
that is a badly done scene. You do have to admit that. It feels like a B movie.
I mean, I like the scene, but yeah, some of the performances aren't.
The
great.
promoter is quite. I just think, I guess the whole time, I mean, it's not like a terrible movie, but the whole time I'm watching, I'm just thinking about Raging Bull.
You heard it here first. Rocky, winner of Best Picture, American Film Institute, 42nd greatest film of all time, beloved by everybody. Nick Griffin's favorite movie, Louis C.K.'s favorite movie, Gary Goldman's favorite movie, one of my favorite movies. Folks, it's not terrible.
I actually had
Keep going.
You ever have an epiphany that you're like an extremely obnoxious person? Like I had that the other day. I said a line.
I haven't, but I'm so glad you have.
I had a line the other day I said at the stand, and I heard myself saying it. I'm like, I literally said, when someone was bringing up the podcast, and they brought up Hannah and her sisters, and I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I have some problems with it. And then I'm like, who the fuck am I to be like, I have some problems with it.
One of the great films of all time, absolutely. Yes.
But it's like an open micer being like, yeah, Chappelle just kind of. It's like, yeah, but who are you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with Rocky, which is crazy. Sorry, my friend Dan Bulger is right around the corner. I might have to go let him in. I feel bad. We'll pause.
Pause?
Yeah, let me pause.
Okay, all right.
Let's pause.
Yeah, but I think fundamentally, it's like, yeah, the inspirational story, I guess, never affects me that much.
But this is what's so weird. It frustrates me so much that you're breaking this down to like inspirational story. I mean, because any movie could be called an inspirational
but that is
story.
ultimately the message. The message is trying to be like, you can achieve your dreams. You can,
But this is not even
I wanna see
achieving
people
a.
who can achieve their dreams,
But that's what Rocky is.
Yeah.
That's what everyone in this movie is, and that's what's so beautiful about this movie is it's all losers. Now, I feel like sometimes people also get fucked up because of the sequels, throw off their sense of the film.
Right.
Because obviously, every fucking sequel to Rocky is just an abomination. I mean, one of the great parts of the movie at the end is he says, there ain't going to be no rematch. And he says, I don't want a rematch. And then he yells it later at a reporter. What do you think of a rematch? There ain't going to be no rematch. And of course, 1 year later, whoa, Rocky 2. Here we go. Big rematch. And of course, Rocky's going to win and go on and
Does
be
he
the
win
title.
the other ones?
He wins everything. He wins for like years and years. But that's the
Is
point
there
of the
any
movie.
darkness in the later ones?
But that's the point of the movie. He's achieving the dream of just proving to himself that he's not a loser. He's not actually going out and winning a title or doing anything. He's going back to being a loser. He's got a little money. By the way, I looked it up. His purse was $150,000, which is the equivalent of $850,000 now.
Well, I mean, he gets that no matter what, right?
Yeah.
So, like, already right away, the movie is kind of just amazing, isn't it? He just has, like, he's just rich now.
Yeah, but he still has to prove he's not a bum. Don't you see?
I feel like you get the money, you're not a bum.
Like, you make me so sad. But also, I mean, don't you see the parallels of comedy here too? That it opens in this dingy, stinky room, and then he's just in the loot, and everyone's heckling him, and then the big shitty agent comes in and goes, "Hey, you won $65 minus 15 for this, and you get $27.50. Good fight. I'll see you in 2 weeks."
Right.
Don't you relate to this? The sweaty Jim, he gets replaced by the other guy. I dig your locker, man. Which, by the way, a great joke, which we've talked about, not purpose joke. We know his locker's been taken because there's black women in it. Like he opens the locker, there's just a bunch of black women. It's like, whoa! And like the whole audience is like, that's not Rocky's locker. No way, my Rocky's into black women.
Well, first I was like, oh, he's into black women. I guess I was like a little, but that is a funny like thing, like the idea that you can't even imagine he would be into black women. Like that's the reveal. Like who took his locker? You know?
Right. I mean, but I don't know.
Is Jig Clown a racist slur?
Of course, we have to bleep that.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
What? Which also is beautiful. I mean, so many.
Don't bleep. I mean, bleep it, but I make it clear I didn't say the N word. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I didn't say. You know, I didn't know. I was looking it up. It said like a clown from the 1400s. I don't know.
Well, clown is just clown.
Well, yeah, I know.
It'd be like if you said,
but
this
the other
N-word
thing is
clown.
like the other thing is like N word.
Yeah, you're not familiar with this word?
I guess I've never heard it.
Short. There's an additional part.
What's the additional part?
A boo.
Oh,
the guy from The Simpsons.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, you're from the South. What's going on here? I don't know. Who
that
are
guy
you?
in that Philadelphia bar is being quite racist.
Yes, there's some racist there. Which again is another. I mean, like everything about this movie is so good and so beautiful and so touching. And granted, it's a very low budget film. The fight scene is horrific.
Yeah.
But you didn't make it that far. I know.
Well, I've seen it before. I guess also it's like. Because I guess the whole time I'm thinking about Raging Bull. I know this is not a Raging Bull versus Rocky, right? There's no way you're
Raging
putting
Bull
them.
and Rocky. Well, no, I got to say they're two great films. I mean, obviously Raging Bull is the greater film, but Rocky is just so touching and so beautiful. They're very different kinds of films.
Yeah, they're very
obviously.
opposite. Like De Niro is very unlikable, and then Sylvester Stallone is so likable in the movie. You know?
Of course, yeah.
But I guess I like people being more. You know what it is?
They're not flawed enough.
Yes. Like I think Stallone is like kind of like in many ways he's a charming character, but he is kind of like he has a perfect soul in a way. He really does.
I know, but he feels like a loser.
I know, but
the feeling. You don't relate to this feeling of being like inept and you can't really quite do anything and his parents aren't really there and he's got these photos of himself as a child in his mirror. There's an Arrested Development there. And the scene in bed where he explains it all, he's like, and this is what's so touching and beautiful about the movie, where he says, all I want to do is go the distance so I can prove to myself, not to anybody else, so I can prove to myself I will know, he says, I will know for the first time that I'm not just another bum from the neighborhood. Here's a guy who just has grown up in a situation where he just sees there is no upward mobility, you're a loser, and there's some part of him, somewhere deep inside of him thinks, maybe I'm not. Maybe, just maybe I'm not, but maybe I am. He's not trying to prove to his parents or to the audience or anybody else that he's not a bum. He's trying to prove to himself that he's not a bum.
I guess
for one time in his life.
I guess it's ultimately, and this is what's interesting, it's like a personal psychological thing where it's like you must have felt like that.
I feel like that now.
I'm like the opposite. I'm like
I know that's troubling.
Arrogant person who's like, maybe I am a loser. That's my thing. You know what I mean? I'm like the opposite.
You're like, if I can just bomb one show, I'll prove for the first time in my life that maybe I'm a piece of shit.
I act like I'm like, that's why I guess I like movies where like characters arrogant and they get humbled. You know what I mean? That's why I love Inside Llewyn Davis or Sideways. It's these people who like actually are kind of have asshole qualities. Sylvester Stallone, I mean, he is like perfect. It's a little like Forrest Gump. He's like perfect. And it's like, I know he has flaws, but not like, I like my characters to be a little asshole-ish. That's why I like Burt Young. I like Burt Young. He's great. He called his sister a whore like half the movie.
Yes, he took your pants down for a man.
He's like insane to his sister.
No, he is. And it's beautiful. And all these people are stuck. I guess this is just what I come from. This feeling of very blue-collar people that just feel completely stuck.
Yeah.
And it's all very incestual where they blame each other. I never got married because of you. Yeah, well, you were so mean. You made me feel like a fucking loser.
Right,
and Rocky makes her feel less like a loser. And it makes Rocky feel less like a loser. To me, it's like there's never been a more relatable film. And then on top of that, it has maybe the best score in the history of fucking cinema. It's amazing.
It's an inspirational score.
It's not. I mean, when he's at the first training session, I mean, one of the great shots of all time is at Philadelphia City Hall there, whatever that building is, right by Chestnut Street, and the newspaper truck is pulling away with that green light and Rocky jogging. Do you not connect with that scene where he's trying to get into shape and he's barely jogging and making up the steps
I've never connected
at sunrise?
with someone trying to get into shape.
But the feeling, I mean, that reminds me of like in comedy, you're like, I'm going to write today. Here we go. I'm going to Starbucks. I'm going to write. And you write for 10 minutes. You got nothing. And you just pack up your notebook and go, I suck.
I mean, this has been a major conflict with movies and stuff because, you know, you love Rudy. I'm not.
Well, Rudy, you keep saying Rudy. Rudy in this movie, I think they might have the same director, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I'm thinking of a different. I think maybe, I'll figure that out. But no, it's a different director. But Rudy is not anywhere near the level of Rocky. Rudy is fun, and it's a fun movie, and I do love it, but it's not a cinematic accomplishment like Rocky is.
I guess I like movies ultimately where it's a little bit of a, and maybe this is a personal thing, and maybe this has to do with me. I like movies where it's a bit of a challenge to like the main character, which I guess is personal because it's like a challenge to like me.
You better believe it.
It's like there's some obstacles. So that's what I relate to. It's all personal. That's what I relate to.
But can't you enjoy a movie that you don't relate to the main character? You relate to Raging Bull? Like you watch Jake LaMotta and you're like, this is like me.
I relate to the idea of pushing people away. Yeah, I do relate to that quite a bit.
Punching women and fucking underage girls and.
Well, I mean, not that part, but you know, verbal bully, you know, and like I don't know. I relate to pushing people away.
Let me help you out. You are closer to Rocky Balboa than you are to Jake LaMotta. For the love of God, please see that. I mean, this is wild.
I guess, like, to me, I don't know. It's all personal. Like, to me, you know, I always go back to this, but the moment I loved Inside Llewyn Davis is when he's asking her boyfriend for money to pay for an abortion for her, who he's cheating on. And to me, it's like, those are the moments. I love a movie when people are like a piece of shit, but you can still relate to them. I need a little scumminess.
Of course, but so you can't
Stallone doesn't really have that.
I mean, so what about when you did Late Night for the first time or shot a special? What were you feeling?
Unhappy.
You didn't feel like I did it.
No.
Really?
No, I mean,
you never felt like when you started doing comedy, you didn't think like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I have this in me, but I'm going to try.
Honestly, I thought I was kind of like slumming it with comedy. I wanted to be a great like American novelist.
Okay, but so even that should be relatable. He's slumming it. He's fighting in these shit dive bars. Even more so, you just made my point. He's fighting Spider Rico in a fucking gymnasium for $20.
When I did when I do late nights afterwards, I'm not like I did it. I'm like that was bad, right? That's my thought. You're not like that.
Of course I'm like that because I feel like a loser.
Right.
I feel like I'm not valuable or worth anything. Like Rocky.
Are you saying I'm not
like Paulie, like Mickey?
Right.
I mean, how good did you make it to the scene where Mickey comes and pleads to be his manager?
Yeah, I've seen the movie a couple of times. Yeah.
Okay. Because you came in saying I haven't seen the movie. I mean, do you not connect with that scene? First of all, also there's hilarious jokes in there. I mean, one of the great moments, which Louis pointed out to me first, is that Mickey's making his big spiel to be his manager, and he goes, "I want to be your manager." You follow that? Like he stops. He's like, "Are you understanding what's going on here?" But that is so beautiful. And then, of course, this incredible moment where Rocky's yelling at him and taking out all this thing. It stinks in here. My house stinks. And Mickey's just defeated because he's ruined his life. And then that beautiful shot, which is such a beautiful choice. And I don't know if it was because they were restricted because of money, or they just shoot it down the long street. And Mickey makes it all the way down into the lamplight. And first he reacts like Rocky's going to attack him because Rocky jogs after him after he's been screaming at him. And he kind of reacts. And then perfectly, we don't hear what they say. Rocky puts his arm around him because he's a sweet man. And they shake hands and the train perfectly goes by. I don't know how they time that. I mean, this is like some of the great cinematic accomplishments in American history.
Yeah, I guess I just don't. The nature of like Stallone's character of just like, I guess I like characters who kind of do like have asshole qualities that push people away. And he is really just kind of like a good guy.
Yes.
So then I'm like, I don't know. I guess I don't relate.
What about
to
Dumb
good
and Dumber?
guys.
You like Dumb and Dumber?
Well, that's like a comedy, yeah.
All right.
But I don't know. To me, Raging Bull is like the exact opposite. He's like just the worst person ever. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And sometimes I actually, be honest, I feel like Raging Bull, I have trouble almost like he's so awful. Sometimes I'm like, I feel, I don't connect to it. You know what I mean? It's like the exact opposite. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I guess I just, what a movie's message is ultimately like a character feeling like he's not a loser. I don't know. I just don't. Yeah,
this is why you can't connect with the film. You can't connect with the film if you're not exactly like the character. I don't get it because I love Raging Bull and I love Rocky. They're two of my favorite movies of all time.
I guess I ultimately think Rocky, and you're gonna hate me, I think it's ultimately pandering to this like comforting illusion people have. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I think it is ultimately.
What illusion? Of
like, if I just work really hard, I can, get to the, because at the end of the day, it's like that thing just fell into his, like, to me, you know what it is? And I know he loses at the end, but ultimately the fact that he could stay in for that much is ultimately a huge victory. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And a crazy victory. You know what I mean?
Which really happened. Chuck Wepner.
I guess I ultimately, like, what I want to see in movies is people kind of fail at their dreams and still figure out a way to, like, move on. That's where I like Sideways. To me, that's what I relate to more. Or like Raging Bull, where he like, there's this slight redemptive moment at the end, but after he's lost everything. To me, that's like, that affects me more spiritually. The idea of someone like losing everything and seeing that and like, and pushing people away. And like, I relate more to that.
Which is fine, but that means you can't enjoy at all a movie that doesn't have exactly that?
No, I guess I just ultimately think Rocky is playing on this like this inspirational kind of thing that I just don't.
But it's real. You can do it.
What do you mean?
What Rocky did, what you did, what I did. You can do it.
Oh, just like achieve something?
Most people don't achieve things because they never try. And that's what Rocky hasn't done up until this moment.
I guess I think like, for me, I want to see a movie where someone tries really hard and fails.
Yeah, I guess.
And then have to realize like the trying the hard was the part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. But
it is a bit. I mean, I know that it happened real, but it is like a bit of a miracle. The movie, isn't it? Like kind of what happened.
Well, it's Capra-esque, of course, and it has a feeling of It's a Wonderful Life and all these other.
So It's a Wonderful Life is actually extremely dark, and him like kind of failing at everything and just finding gratitude. You know what I mean?
It is, but this movie's quite dark. Also, is it not?
It is dark.
You're busted. He's screaming at his sister. They hate each other.
I like those parts of
Rocky is alone. He's sleeping on a fucking dirty, stinky mattress.
There are dark stuff.
And he tries to give advice, and she's like, fuck you. Nobody respects Rocky.
Right, but the movie is wanting you to be on his side at all times. That's, I guess I like a movie where you just kind of have conflicting feelings for the characers.
I understand.
You don't have conflicting feelings for him. You love him.
Yes,
I
love him
at every moment. I like a little,
But I also just love a main character of a movie. I love Llewyn Davis. He's an asshole, but I'm loving him. Not unlike you.
Well, yeah, I guess I like, I mean, obviously I relate to, it's kind of funny where we relate to. You're like, I love people who come from a poor neighborhood who like work hard to achieve something, and I'm like, I love movies about assholes who push people away.
Yeah. I
guess that's ultimately like, I don't know.
But you're making it seem like I don't also love those movies.
I know.
That's what's frustrating is I also
you do.
love Llewyn Davis and Sideways. Those are also two of my favorite movies of all time.
The inspirational achieving your dream kind of thing, it just doesn't, I don't know, for whatever reason, even though there is darkness in Rocky, even though there is darkness, At its core, it is not really dark. At its core, it's saying if you work hard, you can achieve the impossible. I'm like, it does nothing for me. I want to see $1 Million Baby. She works hard,
Oh, I hate
and
that
then she
fucking
breaks her
movie.
neck. That's what's beautiful to me.
I know, but it's so stupid. Isn't there ghosts in that movie?
No, what?
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not. $1 Million Baby?
Yeah, isn't there a fake character like Morgan Freeman doesn't actually exist?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Am I crazy? Isn't
You're
there something
crazy.
$1 Million Baby? What movie am I thinking of?
Fight Club? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking of.
Isn't there a thing where it's like somebody was dead the whole time or
Sixth
some kind of
Sense?
ghost? No, I thought $1 Million Baby has like a.
The fuck are you
look up
talking
$1 Million
about?
Baby. Isn't there a angle of some kind of? Is Morgan Freeman? What's his deal? He's real life.
He's
a guy?
real. He's a real black man.
He's a trainer. What am I thinking of? Miracle on 34th Street.
I don't know what you're thinking of.
No, I hated that fucking movie.
To me, that's life, you know?
I guess. I mean, I guess there's just no, but you don't see the cinematography as great. These performances as
Can we
great.
talk about that? I find the camera to often be in a place I don't like. Like it's a lot of uphill shot, like uphill looking at his chin. I don't understand the motivation for a lot of the shots.
Yeah, because you texted me this last night, and I think it's so crazy because I'm like, I like studied it in film school. Like the scene where he's courting Talia Shire, Adrian, is like an oft-studied scene in cinematography.
I find the camera work like a lot of times it'll be like him behind the counter. It'll be like a wide shot, and then it'll kind of cut to like a closer shot of him, but not from a different angle. So it's like a little jarring. You know what I mean? Like you know how you want to cut from like the opposite angle or something. It just kind of cuts in closer. It's like I found the camera work to be kind of like I don't know like. Yeah, just kind of bad. And a lot of camera,
Yeah, it's bad.
a lot of the shots were like
bad cinematography.
A lot of the
in Rocky,
shots were looking
famously.
up. And
Well, some of it, I don't know which part you're talking about, but some of it is it's a low budget movie. So they
Yeah.
might have had to work around stuff, which is another beautiful thing. It's a very low budget
I mean,
movie.
I love that it's 35 millimeter.
And by the way,
Or
also,
whatever.
it's funny that you're like, well, I hate these movies of these guys that are likable and they can just do it one time. Like, is the reality of the movie also.
Right.
It's like Rocky refusing to let anyone else play the part. I mean, and then Rocky making it, Sylvester Stallone, I don't know if I said it right, Stallone refusing to let anyone else play the part, Stallone making this movie work on a shoestring budget. I mean, and the soundtrack, by the way, the score, is like inspirational. It's so sparse and beautiful when he's
I
training.
guess you're not talking about Eye of the Tiger, right? Or are you? Or what's the
That
song?
came years later.
What's the song?
This is what's happening. See, you just tipped your hand. This is exactly what's happening.
what's
And I
the
knew
song?
it. I alluded to it
know,
earlier.
I'm calling it the wrong thing.
Gonna fly now?
When he's running up the steps. What's
Gonna
that?
fly now.
Okay, I thought that was called Eye of the Tiger.
No, Eye of the Tiger is a pop rock song by Survivor, which kicks ass.
But I know this is, yeah.
But I know. See, so now I know, and I suspected it earlier, you're allowing the franchise and all these sequels to muddy up your fucking head.
I'm not.
Because if this just came out on its own as like a fucking, it's not independent, but low budget, never heard of this filmmaker, never heard of this star, you'd be like, oh my God, I just saw this art house movie and it's so sparse
No,
and
because
beautiful.
it's still at the end of the day, it is like behind the darkness of the grittiness.
Grit.
The message
Lot of
is
grit.
fucking cornball shit to me. It's cornball shit. Does anyone believe that? Comment if you agree with me at all. I feel like I'm just gonna get.
Oh, plenty of people will agree with you. But it's not cornball shit. This is so many people's story.
Defeating like the heavyweight champion.
They didn't defeat him.
Or getting close to.
First of all,
I know he didn't
it
defeat
really
him, but
happened.
You do have to
It
admit.
really happened.
Okay, that's fine, but that's not.
The story is about someone that feels like an inept loser who can't accomplish anything, living in squalor, alone, a lonely, sad man who somehow can rise up and accomplish one little thing.
You know what it is?
And make himself feel justified, make him feel enough for one day.
I find it uncomfortable when someone makes a movie. I know it's not him exactly, but I find it uncomfortable when someone makes a movie where they want the audience to like root for them. I guess I find that uncomfortable. That's what it is. I'm not a rooting for guy. You know what I mean? I just don't. I'm not into that.
So what are you? You're not.
Maybe it's a sports
are you,
thing.
What about the ending of Sideways? Are you pissed? Are you sad that
No,
he
it's
makes
like-
it? That he goes out there and she claims and says, "I like you," and
But
then he
it's
rings
like-
the doorbell?
To me, it's like wisdom and acceptance. You know what I mean? I'm not rooting for him. I'm just loving that he's like has acceptance. Maybe I'm rooting for him a little, but it's so earned. This movie, the whole time, you're just rooting for him. I'm not into rooting. I'm not into Rudy. I'm not into rooting. I just don't like that feeling. Maybe it's because I'm not into sports. I want to watch a character and like feel his pain and connect. And I get it, but I don't want to.
I can't believe you don't feel Rocky's pain. I just can't believe it.
I guess the movie's trying too hard to make me feel it. And then I run away from it. It's like root for him the whole time. It is a rooting. I guess I don't like rooting for movies.
Yeah,
you know?
you don't like rooting. I don't
like rooting. I'm not a rooter.
I'm disappointing. I feel bad that you're missing out on the joy of this film. It's so beautiful. It's so touching. It's so sparse and so sad. And it's like this slow, touching movie. This man who's just hates himself. I just love a person that hates himself. But you don't hate yourself, and you never have.
I mean, I hate myself. But I also have shit qualities, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But let's talk about Raging Bull.
Let's get to Raging Bull for the love of God.
Raging Bull to me is like, I mean, and I hate to compare, I guess we are, but like, and look, Scorsese's a genius. It's hard to like.
Oh, jeez.
But like, the minute you watch Rocky and the camera's like outside the ring looking in at them far away, and then you just immediately remember how like Raging Bull, every fight, you're just in their fucking head. You know what I mean? It's so subjective. It is like hard to like compare the two because like Raging Bull was the first movie where he went in the ring to show the experience inside the ring, and it's like amazing, you know?
It is, but let me just go back. First of all, you just criticized Rocky for just having a close-up of his face, and now you're so pumped that we're inside the ring in the face.
Well, no. I'm saying the shot of them boxing at the beginning, it's just far away, you know what I mean, from the audience. It just, you know what I mean?
Because the boxing doesn't matter in Rocky. And the boxing, in fact, in the climax, the final fight, is the worst part of the movie by far. Also, the cinematography, real quick, shooting Adrian through the bird cage is so beautiful. This shot of her caged up, another great choice, great moment. But back to Raging Bull, of course. But yes, it is fun fact. You read the fact. That's great.
Well,
First
no,
camera in the ring, yes.
I'm just saying, like, it captures a subjective experience and this, like, almost impressionistic experience of what it's like to be fighting. And it's just so, like, you know,
animalistic.
Yeah, it's just an incredible. But what's interesting is like, I get that Rocky's not about boxing, but the boxing matches are about boxing, literally. You know what I mean? With Raging Bull, it's all fairly metaphorical the whole time. You know what I mean?
Well,
which is interesting.
First, also they use animal noises during those fight scenes, like horses and pigs or some shit. But yes, I mean Raging Bull. I use this metaphor thing all the time. If they threw a bunch of movies in a bucket and they said you got to pick one out and then you got to make an argument that this is the best movie of all time, I reach in there, I pull out Raging Bull, I'm like, yes.
I mean,
great, I got one.
Just in terms of score, like I get the Rocky score is super catchy, but it is dun dun dun. How does it go?
Passive aggressive.
How does it go? How does it go?
Yeah,
it's like a rooting. It's like a rooting.
That one part of the score, yes.
Yes, it's like a yeah. But the song from Raging Bull, which I know is not written for the movie, is like the most beautiful song of all time. It's like this spiritual, like there is some sense of redemption in that song, but it's also just like this tragic song. That song to me, like it kills me. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful songs. I forget what it's called. It's one of the. I think it's from an opera. Actually, it's one of the most beautiful.
Gonna run now.
What? It's one of the most beautiful songs ever. I mean, like that opening shot of him in the ring with that song. I'm like dying just right away.
No, the whole opening sequence is amazing. The performances are great. It's De Niro's best performance. It's arguably the best performance by any actor ever.
And I think Pesci's. I think Pesci's like outside of Casino. I like him in that better than Goodfellas. I love him in fucking Raging Bull.
Oh yeah, no, it's his best.
He is like when you watch him in that. You see him like scratching his face or doing shit that is just so in the moment. You know what I mean? He's so present.
He's incredible, and then how they casted him is incredible.
How's that?
Too, because De Niro knew him and was like, "We got to get this guy." And Pesci had basically retired at that point. He had done some theater acting.
He's always like retiring and refusing to be in movies.
Well, so then De Niro, who had become a big movie star at this point, a huge movie star, was we got to get Pesci. He's like, "I promise this guy, Joe Pesci. I know this guy. We were in some theater group. We're gay, whatever." And then they reached out to Pesci, and they were like, "Hey, Robert De Niro's looking for you." And Pesci did like the classic, like, "Ha ha, fuck you," and like hung up the phone. Like he kept being like, "Get out of here." Yeah,
Even though he knew him, huh?
Yeah, because he was just like, Well, at that point, he's like an Oscar winner and the biggest guy
He
in the
probably
world.
has asshole friends who call him and be like, "Hey, it's De Niro.
Right.
Fuck you, loser.
Hey, you talking to me? Hey." But anyways,
You're never gonna make it."
and Frank Vincent is fucking amazing in the movie. And Kathy Moriarty is amazing in the movie.
The performance between Joe Pesci and De Niro is so interesting because Joe Pesci is so present in the world. It's like he's like a practical in the world guy. And De Niro is always daydreaming. He's always like kind of detached and distant, you know what I mean? He's always, like not, he can't really be in the present for any of it. So that two acting styles are just incredible to watch,
Well, he's just too busy being obsessed. And I watched the movie with a while ago, so I can't remember all the fun facts, but with Thelma Schoonmaker, however you say her name, the editor. And the scene, which is one of the best scenes in the movie, of course, is like when he's talking about his hands. My hands are too small. I'm going to hit you with a table.
Yeah.
And he goes, your cuts are open and everything. She said that is the most difficult scene she's ever edited in her whole career because they improvised everything. So there's nothing matching the other two. But they just went on for hours and hours doing that.
But also what is so incredible about that movie is that there's two film styles in that movie. You have the kind of gritty, just showing the world as it is, fly on the wall, in the apartment, all this shit. And then you have this very artistic, stylized boxing fights. So you're essentially watching two styles of movies back and forth, this kind of like dreamlike, very stylized, poetic fights, and then very fly on the wall, like capturing reality. So you get to experience different types of filmmaking in the movie, which is, interesting to watch,
Right, and there's all these great, slow motion moments of just showing his obsession, like this completely obsessive person.
Well, that's what I mean, to me, like Scorsese does, like, what Hitchcock brought to cinema, which is trying to capture people's subjective experiences on film, not trying to capture them from, like, just purely, like, far away, but, like, just really trying to capture it, like, how did that experience actually feel to someone, and how do we capture that? Scorsese does that so much in the movie of really trying to cinematically show you how something feels. You know? And it is hit him at his height. It's like an incredible, it's an incredible thing to watch. I mean, like I'll be honest, Raging Bull is a tough movie because De Niro, even though I say I like assholes, like I mean assholes like inside Llewyn Davis who are kind of like lovable. De Niro is not even like charming. You know what I mean?
No, but he's fun and funny. I mean, I love him. I love watching him. I mean, his ignorance is entertaining.
Right.
I mean, the great moment where he starts fucking smashing the thing and all the plates fall and he goes, "Well, you put the plates where they fall down." I mean, that to me sums up the whole character and the whole movie. Is that this guy's not taking the blame for anything. He's literally smashing a fucking belt with him. And then the beautiful set, and one of the saddest moments in any movie ever, when he shows up to the fucking guy with the jewels from the belt. And he's like, "No, this is no good. I want the belt." And he's like, he's now ruined the most important thing in his life, and it doesn't even work out.
I mean, it's the best rock bottom.
And him on the payphone with his stomach hanging out.
It's the best rock bottom in any fucking movie. It's also, we've probably talked about it. It's hilarious that, like, all these layers of rock bottom, and then the final one is him just becoming a stand-up comedian. Like, that's the rock. Like he fucks a child, and then he goes to jail, and then to really make it as sad as possible, he starts doing comedy.
Which, that scene is shot at Jimmy's Corner, one of the great bars in America.
I
still
remember
there.
that near Times Square, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
One
I
of
used
the
to
great
go
bars.
there,
Still there, boxing bar.
Wait, that's where he does the stand-up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And he goes, "Fuck you," and the horse you rode in on, and the whole cavalry behind you.
Stand-up was very different back then. It seemed to be a lot of rhyming stuff and saying Shakespeare lines.
Fun fact, the song they play at the introduction to the stand-up scene is the same song in Back to the Future.
Really? It's also really funny that De Niro seems to not have any attempt at making jokes at all in the movie. Or any interest, and then just becomes a stand-up comedian.
No, he's making jokes.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, once he's doing comedy, he starts making all the jokes. But he's fucking. That movie's the best. It's the fucking best movie.
Well,
ever.
it's just like. I mean, it's like Scorsese really does. I think Scorsese is like very religious in some sense, where he like sees people. He go in his head. He's like, everyone has a soul. Mm-hmm. And even this piece of shit fucking asshole has a soul, but let's try to find it. You know what I mean? And let's make it as hard as possible to find it, but let's find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's so much to say. Oh, also one of the great performances is I don't know. I forget how you say his name, but fucking Chief from Cheers, Nick Castellanos.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Do you ever watch Cheers?
Is this the guy?
The mob boss.
Yeah.
The guy.
Who's he in Cheers?
He's Coach.
Oh yeah.
You not put that together?
No, I never.
No, he's so fucking good. What is it? All the short answers? Yes, no, yes, no. He's gonna get. He's not without us. He's not getting his title shot. Not without us, he ain't. I mean, he's amazing in that scene. And what?
Scorsese's always just
I had
the
his
best
head in the door, smacking him around.
Scorsese's just always the best with actors. It's just like
He gets the best performance. I say it all the time. He gets the best performance out of actors. It's amazing how good. Even that fucking guy that sucks in The Sopranos is great in Goodfellas, even though he barely has any lines.
Which one?
Hey, T, oh, karate chopping, doing this. Whoa. That fucking nitwit.
Yeah, people. I've said this about Scorsese. Like, people like everyone talks about his shots and everything, but not enough people talk about like the improvisation he always seems to use in movies that makes like the most natural acting.
No, he truly gets the best performances out of all these people, and I don't know what else to say about that movie. It's a fucking masterpiece and hilarious. I mean, so many funny. The whole thing of like, yeah, you're gonna get your toe shot if he doesn't die. That's perfect. The thing of like just saying a very innocuous thing that just that classic thing of you just say something to somebody, and all of a sudden you're in this big. What do you mean? Was he sick?
Yeah.
No, he's not sick. I'm saying, well, why did you say he's going to die? What does it matter? He's going to have a heart attack? And that whole thing, and it just it doesn't, that scene doesn't end.
Yeah.
What
time is it, by the way? Sorry.
Oh, God. 12:36.
Okay, I got to go, actually. I got my dentist appointment.
Oh, jeez. Where's your dentist?
It's in Steinway.
Oh, okay. Steinway Dental?
Yeah. You go there?
I used to. I got the best dentist ever right down the street now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all women. They're so nice. They're
I should
amazing.
go to that.
Yeah, it's by far, it's a 5-minute walk.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
By far the best dentist I've ever been to.
Yeah, well, we should wrap it up. I'm
end.
sorry. I feel bad. Well, this was a good episode, right?
Yeah, I feel like we just started, but
We've been doing an hour, haven't we?
yeah, 48 minutes. All right.
But yeah, Raging Bull masterpiece. Rocky,
Raging Bull's the best. Rocky's
pandering,
also the best.
sentimental, but has some good moments.
Sentimental hogwash.
What's that?
It was a bad impression of Potter from It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, yeah. Sentimental hog. Is that who I am?
Yeah, I don't know what you are. I don't know who you are, but it's disappointing. All right, I think Dan Belger's upstairs.
All right.
I got some dates coming up myself. Check out. We'll go to fucking Punch Up Live. Going over to the Punch Up Live. I got some exclusive stuff on their new crowd work video. Type your email in. Send me your email. I'll email you when I come to town. And all my dates are on there. You can get all your tickets. I got Pittsburgh, Raleigh, Tacoma. I think I might move to Tacoma.
It is great.
Tacoma, January 11th to the 13th. Bunch of other shit up there. And, L.A., May 2nd. Part of the Netflix. I got to sell this thing out. I got to sell it out fast. It feels like a Netflix audition, this fucking thing. Big theater, small theater, whatever. Luke Monis will be there. And make sure you subscribe to this and all that stuff.
Yeah, CB in Baltimore this Christmas Eve. Also, I'll be at Mohegan Sun, December 28th through 30th.
And then Super Bowl Sunday. I'm doing Beacon Theater. Super Bowl Sunday. It's a 6 p.m. show.
All right. Thank you all so much. We'll be back.
Rocky, pursue your dreams.
Joe likes Scorsese and Ronan is Jewy. It's Joe and Ronan talk movies.
Coming. I didn't think you would. This is gonna suck. Still might. But now it's on me. Like I was hoping there was just gonna be nobody here. I'd be like, that place fucking blows. And then like 300 people showed up. And now if it sucks, I have to be like, shit. I suck. You guys kind of ruined my night. Thanks for being here. This is my first time in Atlantic City. Monopoly a bunch, but this is it. It's funny, a lot of those properties, Monopoly, they're worth the amount. Like $200 for Atlantic Avenue, it feels about right, actually. That's fair. Maybe $200 for this strip.
take it if we don't. Just came off the top of my head. That was pretty good. That's it for me. Good night, everybody. Well, they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night, right? You guys listening to that? Like, repeat all day? No? No, I am. Fuck you. How about that? Well, I should start over. You missed it. I fucking had a killer improvisation. Atlantic Avenue? Are you guys staying at this hotel? I don't want to shit on the hotel, but, whew. Good God. I don't want to shit on it. I don't want to shit in it, because I'm still the plumbing's not going to get it down. This is the kind of hotel you flush and you're like, okay, here we go. Still there. Let's see. It's like your shit goes like halfway down. That's good. This building, I thought of this building is like 90 years old, or 88 or 92 years old. I'm doing the math in my head right now. 1930. It's 92, right? Yeah. Whew. I look smart. I'm not smart. I have glasses and whatever. You guys are like, oh, that's a smart guy. I'm like, 1930 plus 2030 minus 8 is 2030. No shit, wait. Someone told me, they're like, this is built in 1930. Like, oh, okay. I thought it was built in like 1981. I'm like, they really did not do a great job in this thing. But it's 30. I'm like, okay, but this. They renovated it in 1937, so that's why it looks so pristine today. No, it's nice. It's charming. I like a hotel where you wait 45 minutes to get to the third floor. You know? It gives a little flavor, you know? Got here, checked in. I'm like, the show's at 8. I guess we should head up there at 6:15 just to make sure we have time to get COVID on the elevator. I love that, like people are like on the news, like, it's not over yet. We still have to be cautious. I'm on the elevator with 48 people. Probably the ocean, I think, clears it up. Whatever, right? Who gives a shit? You guys never cared, I feel like. This is not a... Is this Ocean County? It's not. Okay, I read a Times article in Ocean County that said it's all Nazis, or I don't know what they said. I just saw the headline. It just said Ocean County, they should all die. I don't know, it said some weird shit, but... I was like, is that where I'm going? Are they gonna stab me if I, cough or whatever? I don't know, whatever you guys think about it. I think whatever you guys think. I just want everyone to like me. That's my policy. You guys do that? Like, masks were very controversial at a point. And this is what I did. I would, if my friends were wearing masks, I would do that. I would wear whatever they were wearing, and then I would shit on the other group of people. Did you guys do that? Like, I'd meet up with my friends. They're all like, they get there before me. They're all wearing masks. So I would wear my mask. I'm like, I saw some fucking alt-right assholes with no masks. Then like an hour later, I'd meet up with another group of friends. They're not wearing masks. I'm like, I saw some cuck liberal shit. Fucking idiots. Whatever you guys say, Israel, abortion, I agree completely with everybody in there. All right. Let's just all get along. I'm serious. I'll say a whole policy with one person. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, it's crazy. Then he leaves. I'm like, man, I don't know. He's a fucking idiot. This guy. Is there house music playing in here? Is that like the ghost of, the Monopoly guy? It's one level up. We can be there in 45 minutes if you guys want. There's a DJ playing records up there. He's like... That one wasn't as funny, because a lot of you guys were like, that's cool. cool. I was like, I almost said iPod. I'm actually like an old asshole here. I'm like making fun of how old it is, but I'm like, it's iPod. Maybe iPod still exists. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Anyways, COVID feels over. I had it. It was fine. I'm vaccinated. Unless you're not, then I'm not either. Fucking idiots. Goddamn sheep. These vaxxed idiots, they'll be dead before the end of the show.
For coming to the show. I hope you had a good time. There's a story. Joe List is kind of the reason I originally ever came to Key West. We came together on a vacation, me and him from Boston. We were just like, let's go away somewhere. And we found Key West, and I found the tickets, and it was cheap, and we stayed at the Seashell Motel or some shit like that.
Not anymore.
And no, it was. Oh, I know. But we came down, and we had a really, really amazing time. We got robbed by hookers in Miami, and yeah. And so we used to, every once in a while, years ago, we would go on stage together and tell the story of our first visit to Key West. And if you want, we can tell the story. Joe, come back up.
I'm sorry, everybody. I really wanted to be done, but this is Tom's idea. This is Tom's idea. I'm sorry.
So it's another dick joke?
I swear, that's not even a dick joke. Wow, no, there's dicks involved in it.
There's some dicks.
That one?
Some dicks, some pussies.
Whoa. Watch that language, would you?
So the way I remember it, and we haven't told this story together in a long time, but the way I remember it was we just wanted to go on vacation. For whatever reason, let's go somewhere.
I had a thing for you, but yeah, we wanted to...
Well, it started like right when we got on the plane to fly down. We sat on the plane, and the stewardess.
Whoa, flight attendant! What are you? Did you hear that?
The male flight attendant was like, "Where are you guys going? Where are you off to?" And we were like, "We're going to Key West." And he was like, "I'll just get you some drinks." And he just gave us drinks.
Yeah.
He gave us drinks the whole way down. Then we arrived in Miami. Now this is the part I fuck up because we got.
It's a little hazy.
We got really, really, really drunk. And on our way, we were only spending one night in Miami, and then we were coming down the Keys. We had all our cash on us.
100% cash. I had $1,000 in cash. Tom had 500.
500. And so we, on our way back to our hotel, we were only in Miami for one night. We passed by this place, and there was some ladies of the night. And they were aggressive.
Yeah.
One of them pulled me into a hotel lobby, and I was really, really drunk. And she tried to get me going in the bathroom of the hotel lobby.
Sexually.
Yeah. She tried to really. So she was trying to do her thing, but I was too drunk to. I was like, you know what? I really appreciate your effort. I'll give you $5 or whatever. And And by the way, this woman, she looked almost. I think. She looked like Ice Cube. It was Ice Cube. Jerry curl and the whole deal. She was wearing a Raiders jersey. It was fucking. And so she tried to get me off. And then I leave the hotel lobby bathroom looking for Joe. He's gone.
So here's my side of the story.
This is what's happening.
Tom disappears, and this is like pre-cell phones. So Tom disappears. And I was looking for Tom. I'm a nervous Nelly. I'm like, I gotta find Tom. We're staying in a hotel with a car. And then two women came up to me, and I wasn't much of a player. And these two women came up to me, and they came on either side, and they said, "Hey, sugar, how you doing?" And I was like, I must be looking fly tonight. And I was like, I'm looking all right. I'm like, I'm doing great. And they're like, do you want to party? And I was like, I love to party. Are you kidding me? Let's go party. And they're like, where are you staying? I was like, well, I gotta find my friend Tom. They're like, he's with our friend, and they're taking care of him. And I was like,
they were
fantastic.
friends with Ice Cube.
Yeah. It was a whole group. And so I went, well, that's good for him. Let's go back to the hotel. So I just brought these I thought I was just doing well with the women. We got back to the hotel, and they were like, lay down, honey. And I laid down, and one was smushing her, what do you say, tits she was smushing her tits on my glasses and smearing them. And I remember having a moment that I was upset that she was fogging up my glasses a bunch. And the other lady was rubbing my genitals over my jeans.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is my first threesome. It's a little slow going. So far, it's just bosoms on the glasses and over the pants handy. Then, I was a really self-centered alcoholic. Tom burst in.
Wait. Can I interrupt you for
please.
a second? So after I left the hotel after the lady couldn't get me going, I was too drunk. I walked out to the street and I realized immediately. Oh no, I didn't realize then. I went back to the hotel. I burst in. He was having sex with two ladies at the time. Kinda.
Sex.
Kinda.
No. Don't get excited. I was fully clothed with nipples on my glasses and a lady kind of touching me.
He was doing sexy stuff with the ladies.
But at this point, you had realized what had happened to you.
I was robbed of my $500 during that little bathroom excursion. Yeah, she wasn't trying to get me going. She was trying to get going, with my fucking $500. And so I burst into the room and I was like, Joe, I got robbed by two hookers. No, one hooker. I got robbed by one. It was only Ice Cube. And
I responded, who cares? Look at this!
We're having fun! It's a party!
I was like, look at these women!
And then they got up and left.
Then they got up and left. You went out looking for the lady.
Oh yeah, I tried to find...
Tom left, and I went, I don't know what's up with that guy, but I'm having a threesome and it's going great. Then, about 30 seconds later, they abruptly lost interest in me and just took off. They were like, see you later. And I was like, well, that was a quick party. And then I sat there and I was like, that's weird that Tom lost all his money. And then I looked down in my duffel bag, all the zippers were open, and I went, I bet I lost a little bit of money myself.
So we lost all of our money.
100% of our money.
He lost $1,000. And so we had to call home to our parents and be like, hey, Mom, we met some real bad dudes. And they took all our money. Can you wire us some money? Because we have to make it to Key West. We still had Key West.
Get here. I was like, they put us at gunpoint. They tied us up. They drew dicks on our forehead. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was bad.
Dick joke.
Then, so we recover from the thing. We take the 3.5-hour ride down here from Miami, and the whole way just thinking about how dumb we were the night before.
And don't forget my Rudy speech. Tom was really dejected, and I went, if they want our money, they can have our money. We're having a great time. Come on, buddy. We got all jacked up.
I was so sad.
Yeah. I was like, we can do it.
Sad.
Like, slapping him around.
I had only lost half what he lost, and I was sad.
But we both lost 100% of the money we had in our lives.
All of what I owned at the time was $500.
Same.
And so we get to Key West, and our first experience, we park the car, we check into the Blue Marlin Hotel.
I have no idea.
The Blue Marlin? Across from the Tipsy Rooster. We check into the Blue Marlin Hotel. We go uptown, we start drinking, and we end up at a bar, and we're drinking everywhere, and we're fucked up, and it was awesome. And then I remember being in this little bar, and I had to pee really bad, and the bathroom was occupied. So I was just like, I'll just go out and find an alleyway, and I'll piss in the alleyway. And I think I'm not sure what bar it was. That's how drunk we were.
I think I know where it was. We debate this.
But so I think it was the smallest bar or something like something near there. It was something with only one little bathroom. But I walked out of the bar, took a piss in the alleyway, then walked back into the bar. Important part, I was so drunk, when I went into the alleyway to piss, forgot an important step, pull your dick out. So I just walked into the alleyway, pissed my pants, fully, full piss pants, then walked into the bar and was like, hey,
it's to this day the hardest I've ever laughed because he went and stood behind a dumpster and got privacy to do it. It was like his little head was popping up and just came out with a full ring around. Classic.
It's in my shoes and stuff. It was just so then we leave the bar and I'm like, hey, it's our first night. Let's take it easy. We're already fucking, it's our first night. Let's go back to the Blue Marlin Hotel. We'll jump in the pool. Now, meanwhile, it's 3 a.m.
Yes.
And so we're walking down the street. Now, when Joe used to drink, he had a thing where he would be mischievous. Never anything nasty. He would want to steal random nothing stuff like doormats, plants,
signs.
yeah. Street signs. Street signs and potted plants and all kinds of shit. So the whole walk home from wherever we were to the Blue Mountain, the whole walk home, he's going, hey, can we steal that? Can we steal that? Can we steal this? Oh, I like that sign. Can we steal this? Can we steal that? And I was like, no, I'm the pissy pants voice of reason. Right?
The voice of reason is covered in urine.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, Joe, it's we don't want to get in trouble. Well, let's just get to the hotel. And so the whole walk home, we no, you can't steal that. No. And then finally, he points at a newspaper box, a Key West Citizen newspaper box. And he goes, can we steal that? And for whatever reason, my head went, yeah, we can steal that. So he gets on one side, I get on the other, and we pick it up and we start walking down the street with the newspaper box on our way to the Blue Mountain Hotel. And we get about a block and a half, and we realize, this fucker's heavy, you know? Like, we should put it down.
So I said, what about the middle of the intersection? That's something.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Like, it wasn't funny if you put it up back on the side. It's only funny if you plant it in the center of the intersection at Truman and Simonton, right? Right. We walked it out into the center of the intersection, set that thing down, giggled, went back to the Blue Mountain Hotel where the sign on the pool clearly said, pool closed as at 10. No trespassing after 10 in the pool. So we climb the fence, and we go in. And first of all, I get totally naked, because that was funny at the time.
His pants had piss. You don't want to get pissed in the pool.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm in the pool, and I'm swimming, and I'm naked, and Joe, he's in his skivvies, and he's swimming, and we're giggling, and we're only in there like 2 seconds, right? It felt like...
It could have been an hour. I have no idea. It was a long time ago. I drank a lot.
And then a flashlight hits us, and it's a Key West police officer. And we were busted. And
we didn't bust yet.
Joe says, as soon as the light hits us, Joe goes, Tom, don't move. He can't see us if we don't move.
I thought he was like a velociraptor.
And then you hear the cop go, I can see you. I can see you. Get out of the fucking pool. And so I get out of the pool. He's giggling because I'm naked, and I'm getting out of the pool in front of the cops, and the flashlight shining off my ass.
The flashlight is hitting his white ass, and it looks like the bat signal coming back up.
And he's giggling. He's almost drowning because he's in the deep end. And we both get out of the pool, and the cop's like, you guys are in trouble. Well, how much trouble you're in depends on whether or not you're registered guests at this hotel. Either way, you're going to get a ticket, a fine, or you're going to jail. He goes, come with me. And he starts walking us to the front desk of the hotel to investigate whether or not we were registered guests. And on that walk, his radio went off. And it said, drop whatever you're doing. We got a 216. We got a newspaper box in the middle of the street. And he goes, it's your lucky night. And he fucking let us go.
Yeah! And then we fucked! Yeah! Hey, thanks so much, everybody.
Joe List, everybody. Are you selling CDs? Joe List might be selling CDs out front.
Joe likes Scorsese, and Ronan is Jewy. It's Joe and Ronan talk movies.
All right, so we're good.
We're good. We're live. We're back.
We're here.
The big two.
The reunion.
The reunion.
You thought you were out, but you got pulled back in.
One of the worst lines in the history of American cinema.
I was talking about that the other day. Like, it is, I mean, I guess everyone mentions this, but it is funny that, like, Pacino's, like, so reserved in the first two, and then he just turns into Pacino. Like, like, there's no connection between Pacino and the third movie. It is, like, he barely talks above a whisper in 1 and 2, and then third, he's like, hoo-ha! I thought I was out, but they pulled me back in!
Well, the thing, and I've said this many places, first of all, he has spiked hair. He has, like, spiky hair. Like, the idea that Michael Corleone is like, give me the gel, no more slick, I'm not fine-tooth combing it back, spike it up like Kramer.
The idea that he goes to the same barber all the time, and finally, like, 50 years in, the barber's like, you know what I think? I think we should spike it.
Let's get it just wacky. Also, what people forget.
Like, ho-ha, let's do it.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. I know I've given this speech before, but he's alone in the room.
He is?
He doesn't say that to somebody. He's in the fucking kitchen, and he's just like by himself, which is a big pet peeve of mine in movies when people just say things out loud alone.
I mean, I was screaming things last night alone.
Let's come back to that in one moment. But he's just like by himself.
There's no one else in the room?
I don't think so. Someone could fact check me. I mean, I watched The Godfather 3 one time, and I threw up in my father's asshole and turned it off. But I think he's alone. He's just going, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. And you're like, what?
This is the business we've chosen.
So last night, I'm watching Nathan For You. I'm obsessed with this television program. I'm
Great
very
show,
stubborn. I
brilliant
refuse to
show.
watch it. Very good show. It makes me want to make things, but I'm not as smart or funny or ugly. So, just kidding. He's better looking. He reminds me of Natterman a little bit.
Oh, yeah. He's like Natterman with Jacob Williams together.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob Williams' essence, Natterman's like face, and like, but then like, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Guys, Nathan Fielder is very similar to these two guys you've never seen or heard of.
Good podcast.
Just kidding. Those guys are both hilarious. Two great comics. Three great comics if you count
I don't
Fielder.
know if Jacob Williams hilarious.
I think he's hilarious.
I'm joking. Yeah, he's great.
Oh, he makes me laugh. But any jizz.
I'm joking. He's great.
Nathan Fielder's amazing. The show's great. I'm watching the show. Last night, I legitimately thought somebody broke in and was attacking you.
Yes.
Because I just hear this. Ah! Ah! You were like the fucking Nazi when they're burning all the bodies. That great shot, Schindler's List.
Oh, yeah. Ah!
That's what you were doing.
I will say, those Nazis in Schindler's List are quite funny.
That's not funny. It's horrifying.
No, but he's kind of like fucking around. He's trying to be funny.
Oh, I think the Nazis probably had a good time.
No, he had a really good. He's like, ah! It was like a fun like moment.
Yeah. Anyways, and then also, not only that, you were stomping your feet. I mean, like photos were rattling.
It was bad.
And then I yelled, "What the fuck?" And the thing about it is, you have a school teacher, a sweet, beautiful, wonderful school teacher who is sleeping, I would say, 10 feet from where you are.
Right. Yes.
Screaming.
Yes, it was bad. Well, let me explain. This is a good segue. I got my special coming out tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Turn this off right now.
What?
And go to the special. It's on there. You can go to my YouTube, or it's at jokesfromtheunderground.com. But my special, Jokes from the Underground, it is fucking tonight at 8 p.m. Watch it live. We got to watch it live.
Watch it live. Be in the room.
The God, the algorithm God, we all pray to. Watch it live and call me a fat, disgusting Jew, because apparently if you talk shit in the comments, it pushes the algorithm
Don't say
up.
fat, disgusting Jew. Look, they'll kick you out, and then the comment won't register.
Oh, say not funny.
Yeah, he's not
talentless. This special sucks. Just have it so people argue. You need that for the God algorithm. But anyway,
don't say that because they're not going to argue. Everyone's just going to write that.
all right.
You need it to be like
organic.
Maybe some kind of argument.
Right. Just say your own feelings, and it will be YouTube, so it will come out contentious.
Yeah.
But anyway, so last night I'm all alone with this. I'm self-financing, self-producing, self-whatever. I have to upload this shit on YouTube, and I'm fucking. Like you have to YouTube it. Like I find out you have to do it like 48 hours beforehand. I'm already late on that. It's late at night. I'm trying to upload it, and I just don't know shit. And I just start. I'm freaking out. It's my special. I'm freaking out. I'm gonna fuck something up, and then so I'm like,
you have special needs.
I have special needs, and I'm like, and I'm on the YouTube thing, and it just goes. I'm like, all right, scheduling it for September 14th, 8 p.m. That's the date. I want to not fuck that up. You got to have it live, the God algorithm. But then it says on the YouTube, it is on the time zone GM 400.
Good morning, America.
And I'm like, what the fuck is GM 400? I look it up. Everything's different. I'm going insane. Everyone's like, this is Indian time. This is time on the moon. This is time like in different areas in Antarctica. I'm like worried that I'm on the wrong time zone, and I'm going insane. So then at one point, I'm just like, fuck. I'm just start screaming like Platoon or something. But I forget I'm in an apartment.
An apartment? I mean, I seriously thought someone was in the house, and I was like, I'm going to have to get a bat and hide in the basement and let Ronan die, because, I mean, it was frightening. I mean, posters were rattling, photos rattling.
That's a wonderful misdirect. I thought you were saying coming up to protect me.
Well, yeah, I'm a comedian. I know what I'm doing.
That's pretty funny. Have you? You really? I didn't know where you're going. You really? You really made me go have an expectation.
But you're making me feel like I'm like a retarded comedian. You're like, whoa.
I don't understand jokes. I had this expectation for where you're going, and you ended up going the other way.
Yeah,
have you ever done that on stage?
That's what a joke is. But wait, I had something I wanted to bring up that was important about the special.
Yeah, September 14th tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Watch it live. The God algorithm. You got to pray to the algorithm God. He knows all. And
subscribe to this channel also.
Yeah. Well, I'm going.
That's more important.
We'll get to movies in a second. I saw Jaws 3D, which I'm so excited about, and he saw Beast.
But I think you have to specify. I saw Jaws in 3D.
Not the third movie 3D.
Because Jaws 3D is a movie.
I know, which is very confusing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But I saw Jaws 3D.
I saw Jaws in 3D.
He saw Black Jaws Beast.
Well, that's what I thought. But it's actually Jurassic Park. It's not Jaws.
Black Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Jurassic Park.
Easy.
All right. So anyway, Jurassic Rosa Parks.
I saw Beast. Oh boy, now we're getting somewhere, folks.
Why don't you ever do this podcast? This podcast is great.
It's fun. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. We should be writing a film.
We could do both.
During this, no, we can't. We weren't. During this, we made a great sketch that's never coming out.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
You wrote a sketch. We shot a sketch that you wrote. Then 6 weeks later, I shot a sketch that I wrote. Mine is out. I don't know what's going on with yours.
I'm a perfectionist. It takes a long time. I'm like Terrence Malick. I have a sketch come out every 4 years.
But perfectionist, you're not even doing it. You haven't even started to edit the fucking thing.
I'm going. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
Very funny.
It's great. It's amazing.
But we're making things, and we had one writing session for this film, and then I haven't seen you since. And plus, I've been going to tennis. I'm living the life.
But he's back on the podcast. No, we're doing it.
For this one.
No, we're doing it.
Promoting the special.
We're coming back.
Less of a podcast, more of a promotion for the special.
But let me tell you, this algorithm shit is, before I get to Jaws 3, this algorithm I
remember what I wanted to talk about. Go ahead, the algorithm.
No, see, I don't want to forget.
I remember because you know the Greg Warren bit. You know Greg Warren?
Yeah.
One of the great bits ever. I was doing it because while you were saying something, I was going. Do you know that Greg Warren bit when you're on a double? You're out with your girlfriend or your wife. You're out with your girlfriend. You're hanging out with your friend, your buddy.
Yeah.
And then your girlfriend's like, "You should go on a date with Susan."
All right.
And the guy and Greg's like, "You have one split second to let him know," and he does this. He's like, "You gotta go out with my friend."
He is so funny. I saw him once. He's a line that just killed me about how he's like, "Yeah, I'm single," and my buddy's like, "Dude, you don't want to be in a relationship. Last night I had to sit there with my wife watching this Lifetime show about women that was just terrible," and he's like, "Yeah, I was alone watching that same show."
That's hilarious.
He's so funny.
Well, I never understand. I talk about this a lot on Tuesdays with Stories too, but like there's always like this like Home Improvement where like Tim Allen is trying to watch the game, but it's his anniversary, and she's like, "You piece of shit, you're not watching this game," and he's like trying to. He has like a spoon, and he's trying to watch like in a reflection. And I'm like, you have a bad relationship.
Right.
Like my wife, first of all, we both booked gigs on our anniversary.
Yeah.
Like she was in St. Louis, and I was in whatever some woman's pussy. But you're like, can't you just be like, "Hey, sports is live. You know how much this means to me. Can we go out to dinner early or late? Because it's not something I can record. I have to watch the game live."
I mean, I don't think a sitcom will work as well with just understanding.
Obviously, but they're depicting real. I think this really happens in relationships. Obviously,
no,
also.
You're right though. It's it is funny. You're like, it's not healthy. Me and my wife were not in the same city on our anniversary.
Well, that's not great either. But we get it and we make mistakes. By the way, we got to put an insert of the photo of your eyebrow hair.
Can we put the insert in?
It's impossible.
It's pretty crazy
to work like this. I mean,
I think it's like a superpower. I think I'm an X-Men. Like that's my superpower. I gravitate one eyebrow hair.
It's insane. I can't even look over at you. It's got to be 7 inches long. Just
you kind of have Jack Nicholson eyebrows.
Really? Oh, really? How about that Christian Slater was just like, "I'll just do Nicholson." Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I mean, those early Christian Slater, it's just like straight up
but
Nicholson.
Skeet Ulrich is doing Depp.
Who's Skeet Ulrich?
The guy from Scream.
The new Scream?
The old Scream.
Ice Cream.
Ice cream for ice cream. But wait, hold on. So
I remember that. He looks like Depp.
He's just doing Depp, yeah. So the algorithm god, it's so depressing. Because I talk to people, I'm talking to people, and they're like, I talk to this woman, she's great, she has all these views, and she's like, the key to it is honestly, like, she has like so many followers, she's like, people post women aren't funny in the comment, it starts this argument, and then that shoots you up in the algorithm. I don't have anyone saying I'm not funny. So I'm getting buried. That's not fair.
I think they're saying it on my YouTube. That's the problem.
Well, they didn't say it on mine.
I think they're emailing me.
But I'm like,
there's plenty of people are saying this guy sucks. What are you doing?
It's insane what goes viral. They're like, you need someone to post like, this is awful, women aren't funny, and then it gets into this giant thread, and then finally I get an insult. I'm like waiting for an insult. Everyone's like, this is great. This is a great bit, which does nothing. It just buries it because it's Finally I get an insult. Someone just calls me a short, chubby amateur. But that's not like a community where like the short, chubby guys, like Sean Donnelly isn't gonna like start a community coming against. You know what I mean?
It's not gonna like that.
So, well, you short and chubby. I'm short and chubby. What?
All right.
But I got no community. I got no like. I need people to start commenting like something that gets like like all this.
Maybe Israel, Palestine.
I think
that could be something. Get in there and go, hey, Israel's holding down Palestine. No, Palestine wants to wipe Israel off the planet.
Every comment, every caption will just be free Palestine.
That's not bad.
And then I'll just get the thing, right?
But don't you want to be on the right side?
Oh, well, I mean.
Just kidding. I'm trying to do a gag here.
The algorithm guy, then I talk to other people, they're like, the special doesn't matter. No one cares about the special. Everything you work for doesn't matter. It's all about clips. Here's a gun. Kill yourself. None of this matters,
I know, it's horrible. I'm like, it took me 15 years of like alcoholism and retardation to finally be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start listening to sets, writing, getting the perfect word, and really becoming the best comic I can. Mm-hmm. And right when I did that, they're like, that doesn't matter. An hour is stupid. What you need is 11 seconds of calling a woman a twat at the Funny Bone. And I'm like, what? It's like just the moment where I was like, I got a third hour in 3 years. People are like, that's not going to help you.
No one cares. No one's watching. No one's watching. No one is. Literally now it's like, dude, no one is watching past 4 seconds. You have to be funny in 4 seconds, and that's all that matters, the clip. And don't do any jokes. Don't do any jokes in the clip. Just like, turn to someone in the audience and be like, you're Latino, I bet you're pregnant with 12 kids right now, and then like everyone applauds, and then that's it. That's all you need.
Eventually it'll be so short it'll be revert. It'll be backwards time. You have to like suck a fart back into your ass. It'll be like,
I got a clip that's negative 12 seconds.
You get 10 seconds of your life back when you watch my clip.
Culture is being destroyed. I mean, we got to get to the movies, but I'm saying this Instagram shit is destroying comedians because now every comedian is focused on just crowd work clips.
I know.
And face fronting videos, which by the way used to just be something someone did before they shot up a school. Like that wasn't like now it's like it used to be you talk to the camera, you're like, I'm gonna blow up the school right now.
But now you don't blow up the school because you get so many likes. You're like, I don't know how to put the guns away.
I'm like, oh fuck, I'm doing well. I'm a TikTok celebrity now. But now stand-ups are doing like that should just be a manifesto. Like it should be like
or a manifesto.
Women rejected me, so I'm gonna go down the Sunset Strip and shoot them. But now it's like someone telling a joke and it gets 4 billion views.
I know, it's very painful. It's frustrating. And
folks, watch specials. Watch them live. Don't fuck Instagram. Follow Instagram, but watch specials. My special tonight, 8 p.m. It's 57 minutes, which I know is insane now. It's like I'm making Schindler's List. It's like there's but watch it. Sit down and focus.
It's less long than this rant. It's like 4 minutes shorter than that fucking monologue. It's gonna be great. Make sure you tune in, be in the live chat, and donate some cash. Throw in some Venmo. I mean, the guy spent.
I'm so broke.
Spent like $700 on this thing.
$700. I've spent. It's But yeah,
so throw the Venmo in there. Throw the PayPal.
It's bleak, man. People are just they're like, it's not about the special. You want to film a shot of your eye with like 4 hashtags. That's it now. It's like everything's like now. Like I want to do a comedy class where they're just like going over the amount of hashtags, you know what I mean?
Well, you can't do too many, I learned, because it throws the algorithm off. You can't do more than 3.
I know. It was so sad. I was listening to like 4 comics talking about the number of hashtags. It was like 50 years ago, it's probably like Letty Bruce talking about how he's going to what he's going to do with this joke, and now it's like you need 4 hashtags, and everyone's like, "Ooh, this is a breakthrough in my comedy development."
No, it's bad. It's bad. It's a problem. Art is dying, but we got to talk about Beast
and Jaws. White Beast.
It was a joke. I was making a joke. Art is dying. We got to talk about Beast.
Well, I think Beast looks good. No,
you're out of your mind. I mean, you might like it. That's what I don't understand about you anymore. You used to be like Pauline Whale. You were like, I hate these things. Now you're like, I like Dumb and Dumber 6 or whatever the fuck. What's it called with the
Fast
driving?
And Furious.
Yes.
In our Mercury. Can I tell you something about the Pauline Whale thing? You know what? I was watching footage, the Schindler's List Daily today. I was watching us doing the Schindler's List Daily, and I realized, I'm pretty insecure about my body.
Is it called the Daily if you're watching it 6 months later? The Daily is like, here's what we shot today. It doesn't. You're just watching footage. That's not a daily.
I'm watching my 4 monthly later.
I mean, what the fuck are you talking about?
But anyway, I was just saying, I'm watching. Your acting is great.
I was in high school when we shot this sketch.
You're granted, by the way.
No, thank you.
But I'm watching it, and
true.
I realize I'm very insecure about my body. I feel chubby and fat. You know what I am? I've come to accept it. I'm a chubby, attractive guy.
Very handsome.
I think I'm handsome.
Yes.
I was
cute.
looking at myself. I'm like a handsome fat guy.
Yeah, you're
That's a
handsome,
thing.
handsome fat shit. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I'm like a good-looking fat guy.
You're adorable.
Right? Yeah.
Of course.
not
you have a beautiful woman. You're dating this beautiful woman who's smart and funny.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. Well, I talk about how disgusting I am. She's going to leave in a second. I'm a troll.
Well, your eyebrow hair is unbelievable. I can't believe you haven't taken care of it. By the way, that's fun. Every night I stare and look at hairs I can clip and cut.
I know. I got to take care of it. But anyway, let's talk about White Beast.
White Beast?
Or Black Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen it.
And you haven't seen Jaws 3D.
I mean, I've seen Jaws a million times. I can imagine 3D.
Well, let's talk about Jaws first.
Okay, let's talk about Jaws.
So, this is a big deal. I watched Jaws every day when I was 5 years old. You know this, right?
Yes, I think we did an episode about Jaws, didn't we?
It's like the velvet. Yeah, it's Jaws, 5 years old. Everything with you with Jaws. Yes, but this is Jaws 3D, and it's a big deal because
Jaws in 3D.
But they do,
Jaws 3D is a movie.
I know, but they call it Jaws 3D on the thing. I don't know. They're not saying. But anyway, but you're right. It is confusing. But we're not talking about the third movie set at SeaWorld, which is not part of the. I don't think located in the ocean SeaWorld.
No, it doesn't make sense. I can't remember.
Yeah,
what
there's
happened.
still a shark there, but it also. I mean, have we talked about this? Just real quickly, the chronology of the franchise, how the problem with the franchise. Have we talked about this?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not familiar with any of the other movies.
Okay, well, let me just break it down. This is what's interesting about Jaws. Jaws, and then we'll get to Jaws 3D. Jaws does not justify a sequel. So they had to make a franchise without any justification. So in the first movie, there's a shark, and the shark dies at the end.
Yes.
So they're like, well, we got to make a second movie now. But the question is, what do you make it about? So they're
there could be a second shark.
There could be, but here's...
It's more likely to be a second shark than a second guy who wears a fucking goalie mask killing people.
Well, yes, but here's the problem. The reason the first one worked is because the mayor doesn't believe there's a shark.
Right.
So in the second movie, they're put into this awkward position where there's another shark, and the same mayor doesn't believe it again.
Oh, the same mayor's in
It's
it?
the same mayor, and he's like, I don't think so. And it's like, you should trust Chief Brody at this point. I mean, if I'm right about shark once, I should get benefit of the doubt the second time.
Well, yeah, and either way, even if it's not even the same police chief, you could just be like, oh, this happened last year.
Yes, and it's the same police chief and the same mayor, and the police chief is like, I think we have another shark on our hand, and the mayor's like, you're being ridiculous now.
Yeah, but this is all sequels because it's the same with everything. It goes, that worked, let's just do that exactly again.
But then you're like, but they have the memory. We talked about this with a movie recently. They have the memory of the first movie, so they should just bring that up. At no point did the chief of police go there's just a shark here, and I was right.
Right.
Come on, I was just right. You got it. Whether there's a shark or not this time, you have to believe me just because I was right the first time.
Right.
But then they got to make a third movie. But now Roy Scheider's like, I'm done. I can't convince a mayor a third time there's a shark, right? So do you know what they do for the third movie?
It's an amusement park thing.
It's SeaWorld, but but here's the
skiers.
question. Who are the characters, if not Chief Brody?
I don't know. Oh, it's Chief Brody's son.
It's his two sons, who, by the way, have now been involved in two different shark attacks that now work on the water.
Right.
Even though, and then there's a third shark, and at no point they're like, "This is quite the coincidence."
Right. Well, it's kind of like Speed 2. I always
Yeah.
said Speed 2 can star Keanu Reeves.
Right.
Because he's a bomb guy.
Yeah.
Like you. But Speed 2 can't have Sandra Bullock.
Right.
She's just in a bomb situation again?
Yeah. At no point is she like, "This is crazy that this keeps on happening to me."
But there was a guy, I watched a thing about it on HBO somewhere, that was in 9/11, survived, and then died in like a hotel shooting in Africa.
And
So that's pretty crazy.
That is crazy. And you also, on top of that, you had one guy who survived a shooting in the Vegas shooting, and then died in a shooting in California.
There you go. So
yeah,
Jaws 2 is a great film.
But I think in those situations, that person was probably like, "This is crazy. This is happening again."
I can't believe I'm vomiting on July 14th again.
What is that?
Seinfeld.
You're early season?
It's not early. It's mid. It's like the heart of it. Your Seinfeld consumption is appalling. You should do a whole side podcast on that.
I don't go past the early ones before season 8.
It's not even early. It's just it's awful.
But so anyway, so then they have to make a fourth Jaws. You know what they do for the fourth Jaws?
I don't fucking know. He fights a Russian in that one.
Well, at this point, it's just too
That was
much
a
of a
great joke.
coincidence. Oh, that is funny. At this point, it's too much of a coincidence. So the fourth one is supernatural. The shark is getting revenge for the other shark, which at that point
Like a
makes
ghost shark?
It's a supernatural shark. He knows.
What does that mean?
He's
Is that a ghost?
No, it's like a real shark, but he senses that his buddies have been killed, so he's only after the Brody family. I'm not joking.
Oh, but
It's
how is
called-
that supernatural? I thought supernatural meant like ghosts.
Well, it's supernatural. If a shark,
Because I would know. Like if someone killed my family and I was like, I'm gonna go kill that guy that killed my family, that's not supernatural.
no, but sharks are rogue, and this shark.
That's like supernatural.
But this shark is attacking only members of the Brody family.
Right.
So, like, that's not like you can't explain that scientifically.
I guess not.
Like
I
a
guess
shark-
I don't know what supernatural. When I think of supernatural, I think of the guy with the wand in the house going, "Oh yeah, there's a spirit
But
over here."
if you see a squirrel and you kick it, and then that same squirrel starts attacking members of the Joe List family, like that's a
I
little
think that's
supernatural.
extraordinary, but I don't know about supernatural. That's a great film. That's what we should be writing instead of doing this podcast. Revenge Squirrel.
But I mean, you don't think of the squirrel like if you see a movie and the squirrel attacks you, and the next scene the squirrel's like,
I guess it's supernatural.
fucking up
but
Sarah.
you
and the
see
sh-
my point.
I see your
When
point.
the people use supernatural, right? They mean ghost hunters typically, or like
Yes.
a glass moves.
I'd say when an animal, I get that, but I say when an animal, if an animal's just attacking one person, I get it. They're pissed off at that one person. But once the animal understands the nature of families,
Don't get me wrong, it's stupid. But I'm just saying, if you advertised a movie and said, hey, there's a new movie about the supernatural, and it's about a shark who's eating a guy that he knows.
But that's the thing. So the shark in the beginning kills one member of the Brody family. Then the mother, it's like in New York, the mother leaves, goes to Hawaii. The shark goes and travels all the way down to, I'm serious.
hell yeah.
All the way down to Hawaii.
You're selling me on Jaws 4, I'll tell you
But
that.
he goes all the way down to Hawaii. So that's not
That's
like,
not natural. It's supernatural.
the shark literally hears her going, I'm getting a plane ticket to Hawaii. And the shark's like, I'll see you there, bitch.
Wow, that's fun. I mean, it's crazy. It's very similar to the Rockies.
It is
The
very-
first one is beautiful, even though you don't like it because you're stupid. But the first one is beautiful and conceivable, and it's like a character study, similar to Jaws. And then the sequels just get more and more ridiculous.
And more insane, yeah. But I will say this: watching Jaws 3D, I've seen it all my whole Jaws in 3D. I've seen this movie more. Do you have a movie? This is the movie where I've seen it so much I know every frame in my DNA. Do you have a movie like that?
I have many movies like that because that's how I consume movies.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams, Goodfellas,
Yeah, I
Forrest
get
Gump,
that.
Jaws.
But is there one from your like child? I guess that's the
all the
thing.
ones I just named.
Yeah, but Jaws I watched at 5. This movie came out after 5, right? Or no?
Yeah, I guess they did. But I guess, yeah, 5. Sorry, 5. Excuse me. You watched it 5.
No, I was at 5. I watched it 100 times. So anyway, I've seen it so much. So
So do you go in the ocean? Are you not fucked up from watching Jaws at 5 years old 100 times?
Yeah, I go to the ocean, but I mean, I'm scared. But there's a part of me that also wants to get eaten by a shark.
I can't picture you in the ocean.
Really?
Any Jew. There's no Jew.
I
Ari,
love the
maybe.
ocean. I love the beach.
Wow,
It's the only
interesting.
place I'm not stressed out.
Yeah, I don't believe it when I see it.
No, I'm screaming on the beach too. I'm like, fuck it. So I So I'm watching it 3D. I've seen it so many times, and I'm watching it with Kate. Kate, like, I think she was homeschooled. She's never seen like any movie. But like, so we're watching it.
You watch a lot of films at school, did you? Wouldn't you watch more movies if you were homeschooled?
You got jokes.
Thank you. I'm a very funny guy.
So I'm watching. I'm seeing shit I've never seen before because it's 3D.
Tell me what you saw that you didn't see before.
I mean, this is
because the frame's in your DNA, but you're seeing stuff you never saw.
So this is perfect. Perfect that we're having a podcast with you because you know every shot, right?
Yes.
You know the opening shot where the camera's panning all the people on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I know this doesn't seem like a big deal, but because it's in 3D, I see a woman in the background holding a lobster, moving it up and down. I've never seen before.
Interesting.
What if you find out I'm just like blind? And then at another point, I see a kid get killed by the shark.
A severed leg floats down with a white sneaker. Did you know that?
That's just completely.
It just softly hits the sand and falls.
Did you see this part where he says, "I need a bigger boat"? I never saw it. But so anyway,
there's one guy named Harry with a bad hat.
But anyway, isn't that you don't know the lobster part, right?
I don't think I know the lobster part.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm going into my childhood, back to my childhood and seeing shit I never saw before. It is kind of like when you don't realize you need glasses, then you get glasses and you see everything so much more clearly. It's insane. I felt like I was reliving my childhood in a more clear way. If you love Jaws, see it in 3D. It opens your mind. And I'm guilty to say, apparently you knew it. I feel like such an asshole. I didn't know about the meteors.
Oh, the shooting stars. That doesn't make sense to me. That Jaws is in your DNA. You watched it a million times. You never noticed? I mean, I've known that since I was a kid. Back to back, two shooting stars.
Maybe I knew it. I forgot.
It's crazy. It takes away. I don't want to be mean, but like it makes you full of shit. Those are such known moments. Those are like classic cinema moments.
Even when I was on 5, I had my iPhone. I had the first iPhone.
Have you seen the yellow barrels?
Did you see the meteors? You know about the meteors? I haven't seen Jaws in 15 years. Well, let me tell you, I didn't know about the meteors. I guess I missed them. I don't know. Maybe my eyesight's bad. But in 3D, I'm in the chair. I'm like, whoa! Did you see? It's like a bright, beautiful light.
I know, it's so prominent. And there's 2 of them.
2 of them. What a lucky movie, huh? Like
lucky film, great film.
But anyway, the movie is incredible. I will say this: new take. I love the whole movie. First half, way better.
The first half is better. I mean, the second half is more adventure, but yet the Quint stuff is amazing. I mean, the Quint Indianapolis monologue is like the greatest thing ever. Of course, right after that is the worst part of the movie, where the shark is somehow going back and forth into which is a little supernatural.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jaws.
He's like hit and reverse, like he's just smashing the side of the boat.
The whole idea. I mean, the reason it is a horror, because we talked, is it a horror movie technically or not? And
right.
It's like
it's a thriller.
But it is a horror movie in the sense that even though it's not supernatural, it kind of is a little, because in reality, they might see the shark once, but then he's just gone. He doesn't know there's just like a boat. Like he's just like, I'm gonna fuck around with this boat all day.
Yeah, no, that part's insane. I mean, he's chewing on a tank, which is a little silly.
He also they could just close the beaches and he would go away.
Yeah.
They even say that at one point. They're like, if you close the beaches, he'll go away. But then they're like, we have to go find the shark in the ocean, which is a hard thing to do, to be like, all right, let's go on the ocean and find this one shark.
But it's a supernatural shark.
Yes,
I mean, it's a 25-foot shark, 6,000 pound.
That's why it is a horror movie. It's not supernatural, but metaphorically, it's supernatural.
Yeah, the premise is it's an oversized shark.
That's why it's the greatest movie of all time. Because if you think about it, the idea of the movie is dumb, and yet it's the greatest movie of all time. And that's what Hollywood is: taking a dumb idea and turning it into the most magical experience of your life.
It's really amazing. But they're both halves are great. I mean, you have to. I guess if you want to split it into halves, the first half is.
It is a very much
better.
I mean, it is a very much clear, like Full Metal Jacket 1/2, second half. I mean, it really is. It's
yeah,
like 2 movies.
It really is. But yeah, Quint is almost entirely in the second half.
Yes.
Who's the best character in the film?
Yes.
So that's an argument for the second half being better.
By the way, how Jewy is that woman in the? You know, when they have the meeting. How Jewy is that woman?
I don't find that funny at all. That lady.
Yeah. Are you going to close the beach? It sounds like Elaine's friend in Seinfeld.
Right.
Are you going to close the beaches?
Well, it's supposed to be New England, but it feels very New York.
It feels very New.
Well, maybe it's supposed to be New York, but it's actually shot in New England.
I think it's supposed to be New York. I think it's upstate. Like, I don't know where it is.
Upstate. Is that what you're gonna say? It's on the Hudson River.
It's Westchester.
Well, they shot it in Martha's Vineyard, so it's very New England. To me, it's a New England movie, but he's a New York City cop, so he must be on Long Island, I guess.
Yes. But I will say that first half is, I think Tarantino said this, my good friend Tarantino. He said, and I think he's right, he's like, Jaws is the greatest movie of all time. Not the greatest film, but the greatest movie of all time. And I think I agree.
What does that mean? What's the difference between film and movie?
You know, like a film is like the deeper thing, you know what I mean?
I guess.
But like escapism. Jaws is the greatest escapist movie of all time.
I guess, but isn't it like taking away from Jaws to call it a movie and not a film?
Well,
what's a film? If not Jaws, what's a film?
Film is like I don't know, the fucking 400 blows or my dick or whatever, you know? I don't know.
8.5? Does that have to be black and white? If Jaws is black and white, could it be a film?
You know what I'm saying? It's a movie about a big shark.
I guess so.
You know
I know what you mean, but
it's like
just
a movie about a big shark that, you know, there's great stuff. There is brilliant stuff in it, but it is an escapist movie.
Yes, I think all movies are supposed to be escapism, aren't they?
I don't know. I feel like some movies, I don't know. I feel like Sideways kind of makes me confront the realities of life.
I guess so. I mean, Jaws, you can confront some realities there. There's
yes,
fear,
but there
there's
is,
aging.
of course, and it's primal, and there's great stuff about morality. But watching the end of Sideways, him deciding that his ex-wife is like never going to come back to him, and then choosing to go with this woman who cares about him is different than shooting a tank in a shark's mouth and having the shark explode.
Ultimately, it's all escape, because when you're in Sideways, you're in the movie. You're outside of your own life. And also, it's like there's a big fat guy running naked with his dick swinging everywhere.
Yes, of course.
It's like, I'm escaped.
But the end of Jaws is like, I mean, I feel like, I don't want to quote Shawshank. I think you're being deliberately obtuse.
Well, I just think it's a dangerous territory to separate film and movie. And if you're going to do that, Dumb and Dumber should be a movie and Jaws a film.
That's true.
I mean, how can you be the best movie of all time but not qualify as a film? What?
Well, now you're making me look like an asshole. I'm just quoting Tarantino.
I'm not trying to make you look like an asshole. I'm just arguing my point. Isn't that what a podcast is? Isn't that the nature of a podcast?
I guess.
Is this a podcast or is this a radio?
I guess I do think ultimately a movie. And call in, comment. I do think Jaws, while it has brilliant
comment
stuff,
for sure.
While it has brilliant stuff, is essentially different than a movie where you're seeing like the nature of people, how they like at the end of Election or Sideways.
So
or
Schindler's
even,
List,
even
movie or film?
Chinatown.
Let's play this. Schindler's List, movie or film?
Schindler's List. Well,
you got to say film. It's a Holocaust.
I think it's a film, but deep down a movie. But yeah, Schindler's List is a film. The Pianist. Yeah, there's a difference between Pianist and Jaws.
Yes, there's many differences. Although Brody and there's Adrian Brody, Martin Brody.
Right.
So
that is true. And also Jews, bad things attacking Jews.
Yeah.
Pianist and Jaws, a bad, evil thing attacking Jews. Richard Dreyfuss is Jewish. Two annoying Jews, Richard Dreyfuss and Adrian Brody.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably it.
Dreyfuss is great. The thing that's so great about Jaws is those three main characters.
Well, this is what is so amazing about the movie.
That's what
watching
makes it a film.
Well, you know what? Let's compromise. It's this perfect blend of a movie and a film. Because what is amazing about it is it came out at this time. It's this big blockbuster that came out in the 70s from a tradition of kind of like silly monster movies, and yet it has the naturalistic improvised acting of a 70s movie. And I cannot think of any other movie about a monster that eats people that has such good acting and naturalistic like dialogue.
Well, this is the thing we've talked about. That's what they miss with all this stuff. And same with Rocky.
Yes.
They miss the fact that it's character driven.
Yes.
Jaws isn't about a shark. It's about these three guys in very different places in their lives coming together.
Yes.
And it's beautiful, and you feel so much of those characters. Quint, you know his whole life, and Brody, and Hooper.
Yeah.
You just feel all three of them, and they're brought to life so well by these actors and performances, and of course the soundtrack is just amazing. The
It's
score.
incredible. But I will say the first half, the morality play of Roy Scheider being really responsible for his town is incredible. And honestly, to me, the magic of movie making is in that first half, where the film, the shots, put the shark in your head. And to me, that is the supernatural magic of movies that I can watch a scene. I think about this in the dock when the dock breaks, and then that dock is kind of following him.
A lot of it's a mistake because the shark just wouldn't work.
Yes. But to me, that moment where the dock is following him, that's the magic of movie making. You don't see a shark, but you imagine a shark, and the shark you imagine is greater than any real shark. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And I think like that the second half is adventure, the first half is Hitchcock. And I think Hitchcock means more to me. As much as I love the second half, I'm telling you, but the thing that's amazing about Spielberg that people don't get, people are like, well, he's not like Scorsese. You know, people say Scorsese. But like, Spielberg is visual poetry. The scene in where Alex Kintner gets killed should be, I mean, it probably is studied. I'm like, this should be studied in film school. Probably. They should really talk about Spielberg in film school. But that scene is like a symphony where he begins different parts and you keep on going back to them. You have the dog with the stick, Pippin. You have the kid making the sandcastle, and then you have Roy Scheider getting the massage. It keeps on going back to each piece like a symphony, and then it goes back to Pippin. He's like Pippin, and then you just see the thing in the water, the stick,
right?
And then you see the kid going, "Do you know the Muffin Man?" It's like going back to each piece in the symphony, and the scene begins with Alex Kintner coming out of the water and ends with the cut up raft. It's visual fucking poetry. It's just incredible. It is, to me, that is the magic of movies. It is like all these images that create all these feelings in you.
And it really pays homage to Hitchcock with the zoom
vertigo
in and track
shot.
back.
Yeah. It's that scene is one of the greatest scenes in movies in terms of just technique and skill.
Yes.
It is just an incredible, incredible movie, and I just like, yeah, I I don't mean to disparage it when I say it's a movie. I just mean it is like,
it's a great film.
You know,
is what it is.
It's a great film.
But yeah,
and see it in 3D. You'll see shit you didn't notice. There's meteors.
I don't know if you're gonna have the option to see it in 3D though. Is it just living in 3D now?
I think it's in theaters. I don't know how long it'll be in theaters.
I imagine.
Well, don't go see it. See my special tonight, 8 p.m. There's 2 meteors in the special. We caught 2 meteors.
How come you say meteor, not shooting star?
Well, how come you say shooting star? Both of them work.
Everybody says shooting star.
That's not true. Lex?
A shooting star? I think that's something different. I mean, there's meteor shower.
No, it's the same thing. They're both the same thing.
No, to me as a human,
yeah.
Shooting star until it makes it into my world.
Yeah. People are gonna be mad because Lexus is
maybe
mine.
you're
They're gonna
right.
be mad because. But there is a meteor shower, and that looks like shooting stars.
Well, now I feel like, can you look it up? Do you mind looking it up?
Well, he's not mic'd, so we can't. We can. No
well,
one can hear
we'll
him.
just find out afterwards.
We'll put subtitles in or something. But anyways, yeah, I guess meteor.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Meteoric
ride. That's like my career. It's been meteoric.
Yeah.
All right, now you saw Black Giraffe.
I saw Beast, which we don't have to get in depth of, but I just had a funny comment about it. Which
I want to see it, man. Kate didn't want to. Apparently, when your fucking girlfriend doesn't want to. Apparently, you have to space out the monster animal attacking people movies when you go to theaters.
Well, Beast is very silly, and we've talked about this before. That movie reviewing is an art form.
Yes,
when done well, and we're not good at it.
We agree.
But somebody wrote this sentence that made me laugh and thought was the most amazing thing. They said, if you want to watch Idris Elba fight a lion, this what's the word?
Remarkable. That's very lean.
No. It's an A word. Admirably lean. And ultimately disposable movie is the one for you. And I was like, this is so perfect because that's what it is. It's Idris Elba fist fighting a lion. It's very lean. There's nothing to it really. It's 90 minutes. It's completely disposable. Nobody needs this movie.
It's such a weird critique, that sentence, because it's beautifully complimentary and insulting. It's like a backhanded insult, left-handed compliment. It's admirably lean. He admires how lean it is.
There's nothing. But I think that's a shot. It's a passive-aggressive shot of like, there's nothing here.
But ultimately disposable.
Yeah. I mean, it's very silly, but it is... there's some fun. There's some good jump scares. There's no like reasoning behind it. It's just a lion that decides to fuck people up.
Is it fucking like? Is it like John 4? Is it like all just going? Well, I guess it's all black people in Africa.
Well, it's a black family, but they're like American.
But does he only attack black people with a lion? Is he racist? Or
No, he fucks up a white guy. And then for some reason, it's in the trailer too. The white lion guy, he keeps walking into the water. He's like, let me find this lion. And he just like walks like nipple deep into water. Where you're like, why would the lion be in the water?
Right. He's
And
not
at
like hiding under the water.
At one point, gators swim by, but then they never come back again. Like I always think of the David Mamet thing. He's like, if you see a gun in the first act, someone's getting shot in the third act.
Right.
So you see alligators, so you're like, okay,
It's just a
noted.
cock
Gators.
It's literally the opposite of X.
Yeah, and
where
there's
they have like
no
the great
gators. But he's just like, I'll just stand in the water looking for this lion. You're like, that doesn't make any
Well,
sense.
is the gators
whatsoever.
more of like a Terrence Malick thing where you're filming just in nature, like Thin Red Line?
I don't think this is anywhere similar to Terrence Malick. Which I think Malick stinks.
Oh, yeah, he's awful. Thin Red Line is so stupid. They have the guy shoot a guy, and then his voiceover is like, I killed a man. Worse than rape. And it's like, no one's thinking that of war. They're thinking, I got to get the fuck out of here and survive. They're not philosophizing right after they shoot someone.
We'll do Malick another time.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But although I do like the Badlands. That's fun.
I mean, the Bruce Springsteen song is infinitely better than the movie.
Yeah, but it's weird because that song is not based on the movie, but he does have a song based on the movie.
He does? Oh, Badlands?
Nebraska.
No, that's the song I'm talking about. Oh, I'm not talking about Badlands. I'm
Because
that
Badlands is
confusing.
also a song.
No, I meant the song.
Which is better than both that song and the movie.
No, I think Nebraska's is like top 5 songs. I think that song is incredible.
Okay, I'm not saying it's not top 5, but I'm saying Badlands is top 1 or 2.
I like Nebraska. I think Nebraska's like one of his. I love Nebraska.
I think it's one of the best songs too. I'm just saying Badlands is better.
Well, I'm saying I disagree.
Yeah, but you're saying it in a weird way. You didn't say I disagree. You said I think Nebraska's top 5, which doesn't dismiss Badlands.
All right.
You see,
well, I don't
make
think
sense?
Badlands is top 5. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you should have said.
All right, it's not top 5.
Okay, but you're out of your mind. But sure.
So Beast, it's good though. You recommend it?
So this is the thing I wanted to talk about, and you kind of alluded to this earlier. So they pay homage. The girl has a Jurassic Park shirt on,
Right.
Which you feel like they're like, we got to do it because we're just doing. So then at one point they're driving in a Jeep being chased by a beast. They drive off the road and get stuck in a tree with the lion on the roof trying to smash in. You'd think the girl would be like, oh my God, this is just like Jurassic Park.
Just
By
like
the way, I'm realizing you did my bit earlier in the show, so it makes my bit look stupid. I did this bit for you off stage, off camera, and then you just did a version of it. So I look like I'm just taking your shit. It's really frustrating. You fucked me.
What was I talking about? Oh,
You were talking about Jaws. You're like, yeah, we just had this last year, but this one's funnier, and I did it first.
But
it's crazy that she's not like, remember I had the Jurassic Park
she's
shirt
like,
on?
the shirt's right here.
We're living a scene from the film. It doesn't, they've established Jurassic Park exists. And then the scene from Jurassic Park happens in the movie. That's my point.
Yeah, it's like if I have an Indiana Jones shirt on and a big giant like boulder's chasing me, and I'm just like, oh my God, something that I don't connect to anything else in my life.
But it's the movie's silly and
is like, so what is so the lion is just. It's just a lion.
It's just a lion. There's no superpower. He just gets upset, I guess, and decides to like.
Is he
fuck
going
people up.
after the family?
No, well, what happens is there's poachers, and the guy hates the poach. So there's like multiple bad guys. The poachers are after the lion and the guy, but the lion's fighting these people. It doesn't really. It's not great, but there's some jump scares that are fun.
It looks like it's some great jump scares. Does it have that Jaws thing where like this is bigger than any other lion kind of thing, or is it just like this is just a lion?
That's exactly what I mean. The lion has no character development whatsoever. Seriously, it's just kind of like.
It's just a lion.
Just a lion.
Just don't go to Africa. There'll be a lion.
There's just a lion, yeah. Unless I missed something, but I don't think so.
It's funny to think about that movie like when they thought of the title, because that's a tough one when you're doing like they're like probably like, all right, what should we call it? Paw,
hoof,
tail, hoof.
Yeah, lion,
hair, mane,
just lion.
And then someone's like, "What about beast?
Roar,
roar would have been good.
Was thrown out
roar
there.
was good. Yeah,
Rory Scovel,
cat, bitch. It's a bitch, right?
Big cat. No, that's a dog.
All right. Cat, feline eggs.
Cat. There's also some like weird
Big cat.
There's also some weird like CGI moments where he's like wrestling with the things, and you're just like, what?
It looks very CGI'd.
Yeah, it's not great.
Why can't they just do animatronics? What? No one learned from Jaws. Just do animatronics and have it go way over budget and almost get shut down, but be a much more believable thing.
Well, it's not great, but it is. You talk about a movie and escapism. It is 90 minutes of like, I'll sit here, I'll eat my popcorn, and watch a fake lion attack.
I will watch anything that's 90 minutes. If it's
I know it's good runtime.
Snuff porn, I'll watch it. Anything that's like 90 minutes long, child porn, anything that's like a short length, I'll watch.
Well, you know what you'll really like then? If you like short lengths, A, your cock,
Whoa!
and B,
a
58-minute special.
58-minute special. Joe's special. It's
Yeah, check out my special.
My special, 58 minutes. They said it can't be done. They said, no, make the special 3 minutes and 12 seconds. But I'm like, I'm going old school. It's a movie. It's a special. I work hard. You know, that's the thing. These fucking assholes. They're like, it's not about the special. You know, they call it. It's not about the special. It's about the clips. They're like, but I'm good. And not good. I don't want to be arrogant. I work hard at trying to make an hour good the whole time.
I'm glad you specified, because you are not good, but you do work hard.
I work hard to make it not drag.
Yes.
And, you know, it still probably drags a little, but like...
No drag.
There's mostly no drag, and that's a hard thing to do. Most comedy gets boring after like 12 minutes. I work hard. I do different things. I dance. I juggle. I do different things in the hour that make it... That's not true. Don't assume that and not watch it. But, and then people are like, it's not about the special. Just have a clip of you pulling out your nose hair.
It's about the special.
It's about the special. And you can make it about the special by watching it tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, on YouTube. Just go, and honestly, you can go on YouTube or jokesfromtheunderground.com. That will take you to the thing. Watch it tonight, and watch it live, because apparently the God algorithm wants it all live,
Yeah,
right?
live is big. The more people watching it in the chat room,
I'm going to be in the
better.
chat room. You can comment. You can ask me, you know, like whatever.
Ask me anything.
Ask
AMA.
ask me anything about Joe or whatever. I'm sure you'll ask me about the Louis movie and nothing about the special, you know, whatever, you know.
It's going to be great. So be in there, and then make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, spread it around, algorithm. It's great. And then throw a couple bucks in there. $5.
I got my Venmo handle. It's Raanan Hirschberg, RAANAN-HERSHBERG. I spent a lot of money on the special. I'm out. Like, you know, it's about, should I tell how much I spent?
Sure.
$15 million.
There you go, folks. Which is a pretty low-budget movie, actually.
You know, Jaws originally was just $3 million. They went over budget, but isn't that crazy to think?
The craziest thing about Jaws is its rating.
Oh, PG.
PG.
With a dead kid.
Dead kid, severed leg, and the dead kid you just saw for the first time.
The dead kid is like, man, the 70s, man. They don't do dead kids anymore.
No.
But yeah, so watch my special tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. You're going to love it. Or you might not, but comment, like, subscribe, share it, spread the word. I need people to watch it. I gotta, you know, I'm doing good, but I need to take it up a notch, you know?
Absolutely, you do.
Thank you so much. Is this, are we wrapping up?
We got to wrap up.
Let's wrap up.
We talked about Beast. We talked about Jaws. We talked about everything else.
All right, this is a good episode.
I think it's the best one.
I think it's the best one, too. I think it's
good
great.
one to go out on.
We'll be back next week at the same time.
No, it's great. I'm out of town. I go to LA and see. I'm trying to, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm going to get guests, but then have you. Can we do it like that?
Yeah.
Where I get guests, but then you come on every couple of weeks?
Yeah, but we should create a YouTube page for it.
You want to get me off your YouTube channel?
Well, otherwise it's just weird. It's just going to be...
I know. Can you put my special on your YouTube channel?
Hey, I had nothing just like you for a while.
All right, so the show's going on. We'll keep on going. We'll have Dan Perlman and other you know, famous people. I got Tarantino's coming on next week when Joe's out of town. And all right, thank you for watching. Watch my special tonight. We love you. We support you. Black Lives Matter. Free Palestine.
Great.
Cut.
That's it. Cut.
Joe likes Scorsese and Raanan is Jewy. It's Joe and Raanan talk movie.